Gabby. It's a boy.
He's being a good boy.
He's being the best boy.
Gavin, best boy.
Gavin, the kitty cat. He's so cute and we know that he's Gavin, the kitty cat.
I love the boy.
He's Gavin and we love him. 'Cause he's Gavin and we love him. 'Cause he's Gavin all the way. Yes, you are.
It's a good boy.
Is Rev weightlifting now?
No.
Yeah, my fucking pussy.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like I do have to carry some weight.
Yeah.
When I walk. And that I think it builds muscle pretty quick.
Hi there, the R Watcher. How are you?
Boy.
I got busy and had to leave. Dude, I just came back on, man. Holy shit, Jules said that Becky is her wife, man.
Cool.
I'm being cheated on.
You're being cheated on?
I bike at least 7 miles a day. Definition comes after weight loss. Ooh. You want a cookie? Oh, wait, you don't want a cookie. Because, you know. Definition. Theological question. Do Christians have a license to sin?
No.
No.
But I thought, Jules, you were like with a committed thing with Shanny here.
I feel cheated on.
You're heartbroken.
It's okay. It's okay. We're supposed to be reviewing the world's or Britain's most hated couple. I figured since we're America's most hated couple that, watching Britain's most hated couple, it might, yeah. But we've never done anything like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. House of Horrors.
The House of Horrors.
Horrors. Cromwell.
What you want? We're gonna be doing this the whole time, aren't we?
Probably.
Oh no.
That's likely.
25 Cromwell Street, Gloucester, home to Fred and Rose West and their 9 children.
I see that guy's
Outside
face
an
somewhere
ordinary
before.
family home.
9 fucking children? Hell no.
I think I heard of this guy before.
Holy fuck, Jules is going down, man.
Alright.
Alright.
Make it happen.
Alright.
Make it happen.
Alright. Whatever.
I'll be one of the film hands. I'll volunteer that service. I'll film it.
I bet they're from North London.
Oi.
Right? Fred and Rose West, that's right. That's right, Melly. Fred and Rose West. Down in North London.
Outside, the scene of some of the most horrific crimes in British history.
Oh shit.
Both his faces over and over me. They said, we're going to kill you, and we're going to bury you under the paving stones of Gloucester.
A house of utter
What?
depravity.
We're gonna bury you under the paving stones of Gloucester. You know? We're gonna get all over. All the way.
Right.
No, Gloucestershire, West Midlands. Oh. Anyway.
I've definitely seen this guy's story.
Oh no, man.
Yeah.
Which shocked even the toughest investigators.
And it was obvious as a human thigh bone, and female and young.
Officers searching 25 Cromwell Street have today discovered what they believe to be another set of human remains.
You are facing something that you have never, ever seen before. And you really don't.
We just fucked everything up down in Gloucester one day. Me and my boo over here. We just decided to do it.
Oi.
We were naughty. Very naughty.
Naughty.
Oh my god, Golden Goddess of the Geeks is saying, hey daddy.
To Dragnot.
Oh, well, ugh.
She's one of the chicks that fucked him, I think.
Ew. I said don't bring them in here.
That's happening now.
Don't bring them in here.
That's what that is. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yuck. Go away. Drag. You get timeout time. No. Timeout. Don't be doing that and giving your harem all away here. I don't want to see that shit. Fuck. We got to be respectable mates, aren't we?
I love you, Becky.
Aren't we? Let's be respectable.
We love you, Becky. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Leave your female fantasy on your own channel, goddammit.
Don't want to see it. This is the true story of Fred and Rose West.
Nah, mate, it's too personal. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, we don't need spillover on this channel from his with this
Yeah.
this banging of.
I'm not
random
promoting
fucking-
that shit, and
No.
it's not his channel, it's my channel, so fuck him. It's not about him.
You keep
The
that shit on
24th
your
of February,
channel.
1994.
Know your fucking place.
The last night Fred and Rose would spend together after 22 years of marriage. And the start of a murder investigation that would shock the world.
Well,
Fred West, a builder in his 50s, worked hard to pay for his house in the centre of Gloucester, where he lived with his devoted wife Rose and their children.
These were people who were well regarded. I mean, they weren't highly regarded, but at least well regarded by most of those around them. Bit eccentric, bit odd, but do anything for you.
Summer 1969. Rose was waiting for a bus when Fred first saw her.
Man, summer 1969 was a fucking crazy ass year, man.
I guess. Sorry.
You had fucking Nam. We went out into fucking outer space. Went on the moon.
Yeah. Well, they had to make it good at 69, so.
69s are always good, yo.
Yeah, they had to make it really.
Yeah.
They had to make it good.
Yeah. I said what I said, Pillow. I said what I said, and I mean what I mean. He can keep his ladies on his side of the internet. I don't want to fucking see it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She was almost 16, and Fred was 28. Fred tracked Rose down to the cafe where she waitressed.
I'll tell you this, I'd rather eat Dee Dee's cooch than see that shit. I want to die by being 69. Me too.
Boy.
That's a good way to die. That's a good way to die.
Mm-hmm.
Shani, I used to own a chocolate shop called Chocolate Heaven in Gloucestershire. Oh! German chocolate. Oh.
That chocolate place in Boulder.
Germans know how to make fucking chocolate, bro.
I've heard truth.
Yeah, what's your secret?
Uh-huh.
Ew! McDonald's is poison.
They have awesome cokes.
Thick-set and strong,
Delicious
the
cokes.
son of a farm
And Fanta
labourer,
orange.
Fred got his way with the women he pursued.
Oh shit, Fred got
Soon,
his way.
Rose was Fred's lover,
They got his
Oh
way.
shit.
pregnant with their first daughter, Heather.
Oh shit, they got pregnant out of wedlock.
He got his way. Oi.
He did, he got his way, he got her pregnant, he got her knocked up. They need to get married. It's 1969, they have to get married.
Shotgun.
Her
wedding.
father is not gonna appreciate that shit.
Well, it's a bullshit wedding anyway, isn't it? My fucking tongue. It's bullshit. It's right bullshit.
It is right bullshit. It's fuck.
It's fuck.
It's fuck.
It's fuck all.
Oh, fuck all.
It's fuck all.
Fucking wanker.
A wanker.
He's a fucking wanker.
He's a wanker. He's a fucking wanker. Oi.
Over 20 years later, and Heather had been missing for 7 years. Allegations of sexual abuse within the West family alerted Gloucestershire police to Heather's disappearance.
Tits.
After an initial search failed to locate her,
Like tits.
Detective Superintendent
Nipple itch.
John
Careful.
Bennett
Nipple
was
itch.
brought in to investigate.
Sometimes God sends us messages in different ways. With nipple itch,
What that basically meant
Do you have an itchy nipple?
that may be God's way of contacting you if you have an itchy nipple.
Lord, what are you doing to me? My nipples. Nipples. I take your nip.
Okay. Anyway, we're acting like idiots.
It's a spirit of confusion.
It probably is.
he had gone abroad illegally because she wouldn't have a
Dragnet brings his
passport
harem
or
around.
was dead. The police search quickly centered
Lime
on the
green,
West's
the
house in
window.
Cromwell Street.
Oh.
It was some form of a
Cromwell.
family joke that Heather was under the patio at Cromwell Street. This being mentioned mostly by Fred and Rose West to their children.
They joke around and say Heather's underneath the patio. Yeah, I put Heather under the patio. She was a bad girl one day, and then, an accident happened, and we decided to put it, hey, why not commemorate her memory by putting her under the patio?
Right. Hey, Gavin.
Hi, Gabby. Hi, baby.
Gavin.
My baby.
Did
You're
your
my
phone?
baby. Yeah, yo, come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on here,
That's a
son. Yeah, you're a good boy.
oh.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
He loves
Yeah, such a good boy.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Such a good boy. Oh.
We love our Gavins.
Hi, baby. You give me handsome face.
Yeah.
You give me handsome face.
Isn't it his coat soft?
I know, and he looks at you with such love, like,
With a big smile.
Gavin's such a good boy. Yeah. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yes, I hear the purrs. I hear the purrs. He's a purr
You
boy.
can feel it.
I know.
It's vibration.
I want to propose to Jules to be her number 2. Damn, Ted.
Good.
Damn. You want to play?
Oi!
Oi. We've got to see Fred Rose.
Children when they'd done something wrong, hadn't eaten their food or
No.
refused to go to bed or been naughty in some way. On the
Naughty.
24th of
Naughty.
February, the police moved in to search Fred West's garden.
Oh no.
He was saying
He went in the
that
garden.
there was no truth in this and that he was going to sue the police for the
I'll
damage
sue
they were causing
you.
to his home. Slab by slab, the police removed Fred's patio. They found nothing at first. Then, digging deeper, something caught their eye.
What caught their
It
eye?
was a bone.
A bone?
Was it human? They
Oh.
called in forensic pathologist Professor Bernard Knight to find out.
Bone of a human.
And it was obvious that, 2 seconds it was a human thigh bone, and female and young.
Ah,
Fred broke
no.
a sewer pipe at some stage in his digging. So I was digging through a mixture of...
Fred was a naughty boy. Yeah, he was.
Right.
Fred's been burying them girls in the garden again.
Holy shit. Like. It was the fucking dog.
It was the fucking dog.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
Hi, baby.
Yes. Not me.
Gloucester clay.
Oh, we're not getting
across the
very far
sewage.
through this.
So it was a sort of black, sticky mess. But then, when I went into this hall, or at least I think there's a police officer down there, and he handed up some bits. And I looked at these. I remember looking, I think, at Inspector Bennett, and saying, well, either she's got 3 legs, or he got more than one.
The police had found the remains of 2 bodies.
Oh no.
They suspected one was Heather, but who else was under the patio?
They put another one in the
The police
patio.
confronted Fred. Fred made a staggering confession.
What?
Not only Heather, but 2 other women were buried in the garden. One
No.
had a name. He said she was Shirley Robinson, his secret lover, and pregnant with his child.
The thing that
What?
was stressing me is Rose doesn't know anything at all. She doesn't.
He's like, you know what? She's pregnant, and I didn't want to take responsibility, so you know. Ugh. Don't abuse women, drag. Time out for that.
No, but it makes sense that we should maybe not do all like the fake accent and shit because it is true crime. That's true. It's kind of like I don't know. It might be.
Oh,
different, but-
fuck it. I can make things lighthearted if I want to. It's called dark humor.
Yeah, That's true.
Anyway.
That's true.
Hasn't done anything.
The other, he claimed, was Shirley's mate. The
Shirley's
police needed
mate?
more information, but Fred kept changing his story.
One minute he was making admissions, the next minute he was denying that he had done any of these murders, and it was somebody else.
She's not going to let me say to her, I strangled Heather without coming straight to the police. Don't get Rose wrong. Rose lived by the law. Properly, I mean.
But all the time, whenever he returned to making his admissions, he would reinforce that his wife knew nothing of these crimes at all.
Uh-huh.
That they were purely...
He's taking it for Rose, man.
Taking it for Rose.
Was it possible that Rose knew nothing about the murders?
Nah, Rose knew something,
That's a
man.
beautiful
3 young
name. I
women
love that
killed
name.
and buried under her nose, including her daughter Heather.
Nah, she knew something. There's no way she didn't know about that shit. They called your dad Willy Wonka.
Wonker.
Did he look like Gene Wilder?
Bill Wonka.
One of the most horrific crimes in the UK and affected so many. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm making things lighthearted. Jeez, I'll try to be more serious.
This is a boy.
He is a boy.
He's so cute.
He's just like, I'm just loving the company I'm having.
He loves you.
He is. He's a good boy.
He's a very good boy. He's so cute.
Oh.
You guys are beautiful.
Didn't affect me. I don't even like children. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oi!
Cromwell Street was turning out to be no ordinary family home,
No.
but a house of unimaginable
They are
horrors.
undignified, dear.
Mm.
Carbonara, Ted.
In 1994,
Yum.
one of the biggest criminal investigations in Britain began in an ordinary house in Gloucester.
In Gloucester.
The remains of 3 young women had been recovered from under the patio at 25 Cromwell Street.
That's fucked.
One of the victims, Heather, was the teenage daughter of builder Fred West, who'd confessed to all 3 murders. Now, Fred had started to change his story. But in one thing he was consistent. His wife, Rose, knew nothing about the murders.
I know she doesn't like
She knew something, man.
but she'll not have it broken.
He even started to converse with the officers off tape, almost suggesting that he wasn't guilty of murder, he was guilty of manslaughter, that he would be out soon, that this would all be some big tragic accident that he would portray.
Was this a case of manslaughter, as Fred claimed? Or were his quick confessions masking something far more sinister? Evidence found with a third
My
victim
baby
pointed to murder.
boy.
He's cute.
One of them had a black plastic or leather belt with a buckle.
His first
Again,
victim
put
was
one
my
under the
friend's
chin,
mum.
over the top of the head.
What?
Okay.
Of course, because all
For
the
real?
soft tissues had gone, everything had sort of
I'm
moved a bit
doubting
and
that.
fallen about. But it was obvious that this was some kind of bondage thing on the head.
But who was the third victim? All the police knew was what Fred had told them. She was the friend of his secret lover, Shirley Robinson, the second victim found at Cromwell Street.
It was obvious it was going to be hard to identify these bodies because the bones themselves never give you any clue as to who the person is, not the bones. Usually it's the face, the skull, and the teeth. And of course that's the province of Professor Whittaker.
No.
There is more information in your teeth about you and your lifestyle and your age and possibly even how you died than there is in most other parts of your body.
What?
Especially if the body is decomposed and the soft tissues are gone and the teeth are still there.
To help the police, Professor Whittaker needed photographs of likely victims.
Of likely victim.
Providing we can get a photograph of them smiling and showing their teeth, those teeth have an incredible amount of information in them in terms of height, tilt, roundedness, all of these which will show up in a good photograph. And so we...
Ah, that's interesting. Alright, alright. So many families were affected. I had no idea about these people. See, you see how us Americans know shite?
I seen this guy's.
We assess those in the laboratory and then we sort of fuse Simply a photograph that comes into me from the police
Oh.
with an image of the
Daddy.
person's skull, and if we've got it right, it sort of goes click.
Click.
But how could the police provide photographs when they didn't have a name for one of the victims?
You're my baby.
Unsolved missing persons files were reopened. Names began to emerge. Winter 1968.
Ah, shit.
Mary Bastholm, a young waitress, went missing from a bus stop in Gloucester.
Ah,
5 years later, a young student, Lucy Partington, vanished from another bus stop, this time in nearby Cheltenham.
huh.
Was it possible one of them was the third victim buried at Cromwell Street? Or could they both be there?
Gavin's being a boy.
What is he doing over there? Gavin!
He's just playing with the thing that's in front of the door.
Gavin, stop.
He likes the feeling of it on his feet. On his paws.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Forensic psychologist Paul Britton was brought in to profile Fred West and answer the burning question. Were there
He's really
other
good at
victims?
stopping when you tell him no.
I was in a position where I had paperwork that went back 20, 30 years. And as I began to look at that, then
I
the
love the
bells
little
began to
swirl
ring
right in
rather
the middle of
grimly
his
for
head.
me. Because what I began to see were some of the hallmarks, the highlights of a very dangerous offender.
Really?
Was at all the man that I'd been told might be sitting downstairs. My view was that all that had happened is you had simply seen 3 high points, and that it was very unlikely, unthinkable really, that you were going to have silences across the intervening years. The time between those 3 marks was going to be filled with other sorts of murder, other sorts of killing.
A man will appear in court this morning following the discovery of 3 bodies in his back garden. 52-year-old Fred West from Gloucester is accused of murdering the women, including his 16-year-old daughter Heather, who disappeared in 1987.
Christ, his own daughter.
I listened to the news
His own daughter.
and I just went straight back.
That's disgusting.
There's no words for that. How can someone? How?
I don't know.
I don't know how that's possible.
Like, why was the mother okay with this shit? These people are disgusting.
Your own daughter. It's insane.
To 1972, and I was there again, and I remembered those words, you know, bury me under the paving stones. There's hundreds of girls, and I thought paving stones, patio,
Hundreds?
same thing.
Hundreds.
Caroline Roberts looked after Heather when she worked for the Wests as a nanny. Deeply disturbed by news of her death, she rang the police to offer a statement.
That night I couldn't sleep at all. I knew the police were coming in. I was trying to remember all the things that I took 22 years trying to forget. And it was so vivid that in the end I had to get up in the middle of the night and I just wrote everything down. It was haunting for me because I really felt responsible for their deaths. It was almost like they were my family.
You can't do that to
I knew
yourself.
them intimately, and I think that's because I know up to a point I shared the same experience as them.
Another call to the police, this time from a friend of the parents of Linda Goff, a girl who had gone missing in 1973 and whose last known address was 25 Cromwell Street. New information started to emerge.
During the course of looking for her, Mrs. Goff had gone to the address and being told by a woman and her husband, Linda, had left some time previously.
I love you, Bobby.
I love you. You're beautiful.
Linda's mother had noticed that Rose was wearing her daughter's slippers. If this was the case, and Linda was one of Fred's victims,
I have that
it was
dress.
possible
Oh,
Rose
that's not a
knew
dress.
about
It's,
the murders.
it's an apron.
He was also wearing a cardigan
some knitted clothing that was Linda's, and outside on a whirligig type washing line was some of Linda's nightwear. The Wests told Mrs. Goff that Linda had moved on, leaving some of her things behind. Believing their story, but unable to locate Linda,
Bobby.
June Goff waited for her daughter's return. Years went by, but Linda never came back.
No.
Caroline Roberts first met the Wests 6 months before Linda moved in. In her statement to the police, Caroline recalled in chilling detail how the Wests selected their potential victims.
No.
This one night I was hitchhiking back from Chillstream on my own, and this car pulled up with 2 people in, and this was Fred and Rose West. When I first got in there, I didn't think they were a couple because of the age difference and the fact that she was quite an attractive young girl and he was not an attractive man. As we went on our way back towards Cinderford,
He's
we
not
got talking.
that
They seemed really
terrible
friendly, and that's when I
looking.
found out they just got married. And that they had,
I mean, he's
He's not good looking.
no, but he's not that terrible looking. Holy shit.
He's not attractive at all. He's got a weird looking face, dude. Kind of like a Halloween.
All right, I believe you. I got 2 more inches than that, babe. Imagine having to convince your girl you're 2 inches. Huh? Okay, Fluffy McGuff.
I have no idea what that means.
As you were, sir.
3 little girls, and they were talking to me and asking me about what I was doing and that, and I said that I tried to avoid being at home as much as possible because my stepdad kind of just didn't get on. And with that, they both at the same time just turned around and said, "Hey, would you like to come and work with us, looking after our children?"
Our children.
And within a week of meeting them, I moved in to 25 Cromwell Street.
What are you, nuts?
Caroline's job would be to look after Heather, newly born baby May, and Anna Marie, the oldest child from Fred's first failed marriage.
One of the strange things was that they had a lot of visitors, mainly men, coming to the house.
That's actually one of the names I was going to name my daughter, Isabella Anna Maria.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love that.
And
Never. Shannon will never have a girl.
And I'm sure she must have told me she...
So I put that behind me. This womb will never carry a girl. Only boys were made in here.
Right.
I wish I could have a girl. Anyway.
She was a masser.
Suck it up.
I believed at that time.
Oh, mama.
There was an even darker side to Fred.
Oui.
He'd tell me things like he'd performed abortions. Oh, don't worry if you get pregnant, Caroline. You know, we can put you right. I can do abortions. I've done abortions before.
Holy shit.
And the sickening thing was that he would say things like, yeah, and the women were so grateful they'd offer their bodies to me straight after.
Ew. Am I still in timeout now, Mommy? Yes, you're being condescending.
But yeah, and I thought, nah, this man's just making it all up. He ain't right.
Shortly after, Caroline left Cromwell Street hoping never to return. But Fred and Rose...
Yes, we can time out people for talking about your cock.
Thank you. I'm sick of it.
Is that dude?
Yeah.
Caroline
Okay.
Roberts'
Like, I'm
statement
sick of
made
that shit. I'm
one
done
thing
looking
clear:
at it.
the house.
No Rev cock talk.
Yeah, I'm done with that shit. It's so creepy and weird to me. It's very, very bizarre to me.
All right.
And like,
It's making him feel uncomfortable.
It's like
Don't
really,
do it.
it's over the line sexual shit, and it's like I like him, so
I like him too.
Thanks.
He's my friend.
I know. He loves you.
He makes me happy.
Good. See? Damn. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You validated me.
Was the key. To understand the Wests fully and what went on inside their home, he needed to visit the crime
Yeah, it is
scene.
rude. Thank you,
He
Nate.
needed to visit Cromwell Street.
It was an ordinary house. It was one of a row. It was the end one, as I recall. I think its neighbour on one side was a church. The church walls made the boundary on one side of the house. Going up the stairs, they're quite steep, but as you turn round on the back of the doorway and the bit above the doorway, there is a full-length.
Yeah, they must be bored with their stupid lives. It's okay. They'll live.
Picture of a woman, very reminiscent of the young.
Oh my!
Rosemary, beckoning.
Rosemary.
Disturbing details of the West's lives started to emerge. Bedrooms Rose used for prostitution, fitted with listening and recording devices, so that Fred could watch. But
What? He was a pimp? And he'd record that? Holy shite. He just wants to be banned? Alright, next time he's in here, have at it. Ban him. I don't give a fuck.
Silver Shamrock.
If he wants to be banned, I'll gladly,
Oblige?
yeah.
most significant of all for Britain was the cellar.
This part of the house was quite self-contained. People could go about whatever they did there, being reasonably sure that they weren't going to be disturbed. If you came in through the back way, you'd have to come in through kitchens and a bathroom area, and to get to where we
He's
are.
like that little annoying fucking dog that follows that bulldog in that Looney Tunes thing. Hey, what are we gonna do, boss? Hey, boss. Hey, boss. What are we gonna do now? And he just chases me fucking around everywhere.
Maybe you're.
Like, holy fuck. He's nuts.
Yeah.
Now is quite an intricate little route, so you're not going to be disturbed. There are no external windows. The brickwork is quite thick. You are in the lower part of the foundation of the house, so that, if you like, is the. It serves a joint function. It's the ultimate pleasure room. It's also the working room.
Yeah, thanks.
It's the room where these dreadful things are done.
He told the police to move their search inside the house.
I mean, the words in a way were clumsy, but
Thanks.
I mean, they're in the garden because the house is already full.
Thanks, Melanie.
They're in the garden.
Garden.
Yep, they're in the
Paul
garden.
Britton had said that West was a predatory sexual psychopath. And he had said quite clearly that there was a possibility of there being more victims.
Jesus.
Insane. That's some crazy shit.
These mods are ruining the hangout. I'm out. How? They ain't doing shit. Baby carrot. Aww. Aww. What a little cute edgelord.
No, I'm just sick of hearing about it. Like, I'm sick.
You just got timed out for 69 seconds.
I popped.
Oh, man. Jewel rules with an iron fist. We're more lenient. Got him. I'm out of here.
Saying now that you are facing something that you have never ever seen before, and probably very few of your colleagues have seen, and you really don't want to see it.
He'll be back.
The police began to search the cellar for more victims. Fred was told they had moved inside the house. He was also questioned about Linda Goff and why Rose had been wearing her clothes. Fred refused to answer.
Just after 5:30 that afternoon,
She was wearing a dead chick's clothes.
Whoa.
Why are you wearing a dead chick's clothes? Oh, she gave them to me. Yeah, she's missing, you know that, right? Oh, I didn't. Bless you all. Jesus bless you guys.
Yeah.
Ah. Finish and moan. Zoom tight. Thank you.
I received a phone call from the cell block to say that Howard Ogden, the solicitor who was representing West, had asked to see me urgently. When he arrived, he appeared quite pale. And, I remember he asked me if I'd like to sit down.
I wish to admit to a further approx 9 killings.
It was something
9
that just
killings.
seemed to be beyond belief.
9.
9 killings.
Completely unexpected. Out of the blue.
Expressly. Charmaine. Rena.
Beyond my personal experience.
Linda Goff.
And I
He
suspect
remembers all of
that
them
of
too?
many other police officers.
And others to be identified.
I even questioned whether, personally, I was capable of handling this.
Where are they?
Officers in Gloucester searching 25 Cromwell Street have today discovered what they believe to be another set of human remains.
Holy shit.
Everybody wanted to know what was going on.
Christened
They
the
just need to dig up the whole freaking property. They're just all over. Dead bodies everywhere.
That's insane.
Oh, 1 minute. It's a physician's place.
Okay.
1 minute, guys. All right.
All right.
That was just a reminder.
Confirmation.
Yeah. Confirmation, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
About my doctor's appointment. Hi, Stitchy Sue. How are you? I'm going to the doctor soon, yay.
Angel of Cromwell Street, Hilary Allison became the voice of the police investigation. But with global press interest growing by the second, Hilary had her hands full.
My recollection is...
Wait, 1 minute. I gotta go potty. My bladder is driving me nuts today. Be right back. Be right back. You can talk to the folks.
It's the monster.
It is the monster.
Because I feel it too.
I do have an unblocked show. Okay. Oh, my love. Do you want a Sammy?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I've had food.
Okay, Bobby.
I love you.
I love you. I gotta go pee-pee.
You know you're an amazing Rose.
You know you're an amazing boys.
No, I want to be better boy for you.
You want to be better?
Yeah.
How?
I gotta get my head straight.
That'll happen, my love.
Yeah. You're the best girl.
Thank you, my love. Oh, God, I got to go and pee-pee.
She has to pee-pee.
Oh.
And Gavin be your pee-pee guard.
Is he coming?
He might come to you.
I don't see him anywhere.
I don't see him anywhere either. Yeah, I see a drag. You're there. La-di-da-da-da. This true crime shit is really awesome, though. Like, I'm, like, addicted to it, definitely. I like this shit. I just wanted to ask what I should add to Treat Stream before Shannon times me out again. I don't know what I mean, I think gumbo, like if I were to choose something that I could eat, you know, I think I would go with like a good, you know, gumbo.
How about shepherd's pie?
Some shrimp.
How about shepherd's pie?
I'm saying shrimp gumbo for me, but if you want shepherd's pie, that's fine. Bajan rice. I'm going to look for shepherd's pie. Okay, there you go. You took and then gumbo. All right.
Shepherd's pie is delicious.
He's looking for some treat stream.
Oh,
We had Chinese yesterday. It was amazing.
I did.
It was real good. Beijing. Beijing beef. Beijing rice. I don't know what Beijing rice is.
Oh.
I've had some good Louisiana, like smaller restaurant Louisiana cuisine. Definitely good shit. Cajun cuisine. Like a place in the Poconos. Fisherman's Wharf, it was called. And they had like Cajun. Oh my God, Cajun catfish and shit. Oh.
Yay.
Boy.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh.
Meow.
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 You like kitty cats.
Oh.
Rice from Barbados.
I wish I had some fucking shepherd's pie. I need to make that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Walking out to give a briefing and suddenly having cameras flashing all over the place, questions
I knew
being
she'd
asked of
answer
you,
in meows.
microphones threatening your
Exactly.
face. And what we had to try and do was manage that and say, come on folks, be
I speak kitty cats.
reasonable. Questions one at a time. We will read a statement out for you. We will do some interviews with you individually afterwards if you want it. But please, can you just back
Oh,
back?
nice. Yeah,
I'd come
seafood
down
gumbo.
Cobble
That's
Street
it,
and the
Drag.
place
All right.
looked like, you know, it looks like a football match with Japanese photographers, and at one occasion the police had barriers up and they sort of burst through at one occasion. It was almost crushed against the wall. It was a bit off-putting when you're just trying to go to work.
We had a number of calls from
that looks
reporters
real
all
good.
over the country, national and
Okay.
then local, saying, well, we've now heard it's going to be
That's
32 bodies, it's going to be 69 bodies. We've heard that Fred West has fathered 32 children. All sorts of
Okay, no.
things were being put to us. Now, of course, all we could say at that stage was, look, this is pure speculation. No one has mentioned those figures. As soon as we get any information, we'll give it to you. But we certainly can't get into the business of speculating.
Whatever the press
No
imagined, the police
speculating.
now knew there were 12 victims. 3 had been identified: Heather, Shirley Robinson, and now Alison Chambers,
fucking daughter,
who Fred had
man.
wrongly claimed was
Monster
Shirley's
piece of
maid.
Shit.
I wish to admit.
Fred had also confessed to a further 9 murders, including his first wife, Rena Costello, and her daughter, Charmaine.
He killed
But where
another
were Lucy
daughter.
Partington and Linda Goff? Were they buried in the cellar or hidden in the walls of 25 Cromwell Street?
It really
And
is.
if they were, how could Fred's wife, Rose, not know about the murders?
What?
Sounds good, Ted.
Ooh. That sounds really good.
Yeah, that sounds real good. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of chicken sausage, though. I like, Italian sausage.
Mm. I love me some Italian sausage myself.
Fred West had confessed to the murder of 12 young women, but the horror was not confined to West's home in Cromwell Street. Fred told the police there were other bodies in other places. He led them to Muchmarcle near Gloucester, the tiny rural village where he grew up.
This field's known locally as Letterbox Field. When we brought him out here, hoping that he could
Letterbox
identify the
Field.
location where he buried the body. We were very fortunate. Within 4 days of starting excavations here, we did recover human remains, and those were subsequently identified as being of Rena Costello, Fred's first wife. Now, she hadn't been seen since 1971, so the body had been in the ground for more than 20 years.
But there was something else, something detectives hadn't bargained for.
What?
Fred revealed that lying close by was another body, Rena's friend, Anne
her
McFall,
Irish ancestors.
who, like Shirley Robinson, had also been pregnant with his child.
At the time that we believe the body was buried, the field was completely different. There was a small pond down there, and more than that, the farmer told us that he'd added a...
That's so cute how you say that.
Pagan.
Pagan. That's so cute.
Sherry should have some buttered crumpets to complete the British accent, and some tea, a spot of tea. Just a spot.
Just a spot of tea.
Just a spot.
About 8 or 9 feet of soil above the original level.
And a biscuit. Exactly.
A biscuit.
We spent 2 months.
Oh, come on, Jesus.
Digging out a huge amount of ground. In fact, the hole was the size of an Olympic-sized swimming pool. We'd done all...
Da 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 da.
That's what Chantel says. That her hole is as big as Olympic-sized swimming pool.
What?
Doo-doo-doo,
Thank you.
doo-doo-doo. Told you, damn, we were trying to be nice. I know, right?
Yeah. They'll do it just to do it now.
All this work,
right?
And we were almost on the point of closing the operation down when we finally discovered the remains. The recovery of the remains of Anne McFall was rather poignant here because we believe that she was probably the first victim of Fred West, and she was the last one to be found.
Oh, that sucks.
Inside West's home at Cromwell Street, the police search was also reaching a conclusion. Inch by inch, they'd stripped the house bare. 5 more unknown victims had been painstakingly exhumed from the basement. And in the bathroom, they finally found the remains of Linda Goff. Cromwell Street was empty at last. With nothing left to find, and the media demanding information, the next task for the police was to identify the victims. This onerous task lay in one man's hands. Professor Whittaker was making progress with a skull from the cellar, with a distinctive clue
Their
to
names
its
are all
identity.
whimsical.
This
Whittaker.
girl must have had some damage to her two front teeth. They had crowns on them. These crowns were temporary crowns. Now, to a dentist, this means she had an accident probably. She had the work done to make new crowns. She had temporary ones put on, and she died and was unable to go back for that fitting.
The precision of Whittaker's observations led a police colleague to ask him an unlikely question.
Oh no, what was the unlikely question? Who's walking a lot? Andrea?
Yeah.
Ah.
She remembered an incident from a hockey match many years before, when a local girl
My
had her
last they
teeth
took him
knocked out,
from me, the troll
and she asked
motherfuckers.
if it could be the same girl.
We had, 10 missing girls in Britain. They were in the frame. And a woman police detective says, do you think it could be this girl who was playing hockey? And of course the answer has to be, it's incredibly unlikely, but we ought to check it out. The team was put on to sort this out, and it turned out to be her.
Oh.
I realised that Lucy wouldn't be dead if she hadn't been a female, and if she hadn't been collided in this most extraordinary and incomprehensible way with the world of the West that was the complete opposite of her life.
She sounds like she's straight up like from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like straight up. Like she could be like Ron Weasley's fucking mom.
Yeah. That's true. You're right. Jesus. It's true.
The girl who'd once played hockey was Lucy Partington.
Oh,
After
no.
20 years of waiting, Marion could lay her sister to rest. She asked the police if she could see Lucy's remains.
I just walked forward and took the lid off, and there it was, and there was something about the shape
Harry
of it that was
Potter.
just...
Harry Potter. I never watched Harry Potter. Potter. Fuck.
Oh my god, I love Ted.
Harry Potter.
He'd be so fun to hang out with. We'd just be laughing all night.
But pretty much. Be perpetually laughing.
I knew that it was Lucy's skull. It was just like the shape of this
Fucking
dome.
Ron Weasley's mom. Harry
I told
Potter.
my mum what we were going to do, and I said, is there anything you...
Now we gotta do that. Harry Pot roast. The magical Harry Potter pot roast. It's pot roast with edible glitter on it. Whee! It's magical!
Harry Potter roast. Snape.
Severus Snape.
Alan Rickman. I'll cook more. I definitely will. When we get our shit together. Fuck. When we get our shit together, we'll probably both be cooking, both be doing different types of streams. We'll be doing lots of cool shit. We gotta get our shit together.
What did I do? You made us laugh.
Yeah.
You'd like me to put in with Lucy's bones, and she gave me these 2 old toys of Lucy's
Two
that
old
she'd always
toys
kept, that we played with as children.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman is bae.
I love him.
Old straw stuffed lion that was called Chocker, and another one that was called Bunny, who was dressed up in his smart velvet trousers. We put Chocker and Bunny on either side of her skull and wrapped it all up. You know, it was like tucking up what was left.
What?
It really helped to make it real.
What?
Okay.
Arranged. Okay.
I'd been away from the West's house for about a month. And then on December the 6th, I was hitchhiking back from Tewkesbury again, in exactly the same spot that they'd picked me up, 5 weeks earlier. When they pulled up, they were both sat in the front, and Rose opened the window, the passenger side, and was all smiling. And then she said,
Oh, yeah.
Carl, I'm so glad to see you. I'm really sorry about what happened. And then Fred leaned across and he was all smiling, saying, I'm really sorry, Karen, didn't mean to upset you like that. I was only joking. And then they were like talking and saying, oh, the kids really missed you and we really missed you. And I kind of felt like, even though I didn't want to get in the car, I kind of felt like they were being so nice that I had to.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You're nuts. I would never get in a car with someone being like, come on in the car. And I'd be like, fuck you. Fucking creep boy. Get the fuck away from me.
Fuck you.
I'll do some crazy ass shit to defend myself.
Good. Have a chat with Karen then.
About 2 miles into that journey, Fred looked at me in the
I
rearview
secretly
mirror
want a woman to
and
call
asked
me
if I
daddy.
had, sex.
He's my
And
daddy.
I just had
Boy.
this feeling come up
My
in my stomach.
daddy.
I felt sick and I thought, oh, here we go again.
What is a
Check
sexy
to see if
female
she's
term,
had
mama?
sex. And with that, she grabbed
I
me
don't think that's
crotch.
too sexy.
Fred put
It's too maternal. I guess
Ew,
it's like slut.
please. No.
Do you think that's
no,
hot?
No.
To be called a slut?
No.
No, that's. I don't think that is either. At all, babe. Like babe is a nice thing.
I like babe. You
I
can
like
call me
babe.
mama.
I don't know. Mom is weird to me. I'm thinking of my mother.
You can call me anything you want, honey.
Yeah, I like babe. Babe is my favorite.
Yes.
To call you, I love baby, babe.
up on the grass
I like
verge
that.
and
Baby.
his seat. And
Oh no.
Woo!
They punched her?
I was knocked out.
Knock her out. Knock her out. Oh.
Drinking some tea.
When I came through, they tied my hands behind my back with my scarf. And they were wrapping like parcel tape all around my head.
What
They were telling me, if you just calm down, we're just going to make you a cup of tea, tidy your back up, and then we're going to take you home. And they did do that. They sat me down and they took the tape off me, undid my hands, and gave me a cup of tea, gave me a cigarette to try and calm me down.
Give me a cigarette.
And I did then think, oh, this is okay. They've just made a mistake.
Yeah, drag.
They think I'm something I'm not, and I'm going to go home. And a few minutes later, after we'd finished a cup of tea, Rose grabbed hold of me and tried to kiss me on the mouth.
Ew!
And the mouth.
These are people
Oh.
the West's.
She abuses the
Probably
frickin'
got
girls
more
too.
Joy, more satisfaction, more fulfillment.
The wife knows. She kisses the girls.
No, they're together in it, man. They're a team.
Oh, it's so gross.
They kidnap girls together. That's like, wow. That's different.
That's so
Yet
gross.
these poor girls than anything else in their entire existence. And the fact that they did it together heightened the value and the pleasure to them.
Fred was mostly watching. And then it progressed a bit further, and then they were both interfering with me, and discussing my genitals, and
Oh my
Fred was
god.
saying that there was something abnormal about my genitals, but not to her.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Oh boy.
Oh god, why do they put these things in? I don't want to like hear that shit, man.
It's fucked up. My goes. I love my baby.
No, I understand, Violet.
Yeah, this stuff is rough drag, you know?
Like, oh, drag, shut up and leave me alone.
When they get into details.
I know, I'm just sick of him. Just take a timeout for... Someone put it on timeout for a very long time for me, please.
Da, da, da.
Like, I'm really sick of him. Trying to fucking control my chat and everything. Make it a long time. Ted, I believe in you.
Right, because he could put that right.
If you look at what happened to her, you see the antecedents, you see the script, if you like, for many of the things that were to come later and to be enacted with the victims who were murdered most terribly.
And so they decide to stop. And, right, but calm you back down now. We're going to take you home soon.
Yeah.
Get me another cup of tea. Take my...
Drag, Melly, drag. I'm just sick of him.
Gag out while I have this cup of tea.
He's being passive-aggressive and it's getting on my nerves. Thank you, Prom Cracker, for gifting Violet Doll a gift.
Used her for their immediate sexual gratification. That was important to them. They raped her, they dominated her, they controlled her. But remember, even at this stage, they were not in a hurry. They didn't expect to kill her necessarily, but neither did they expect her to be gone from them very soon. One of their weaknesses, one of their areas of being blinkered, is not really to understand.
Thank you, maybe the quiet.
Really are sentient, active people. And that means if they can get away...
Every time I'm on, he's stalking me. It's so creepy. I need a break from him.
They will. If they can oppose, they will.
And so I tried to shout out. Rose put a pillow over my
All right,
head
Ted.
and smothered me.
Holy shit.
At first I was kind of struggling with it. And then I thought, no, just go with it. You know, you kind of give up. And it's just so easy to just let it go. Just go off to sleep and that's it. It's over with. Fred came back and pulled the pillow off me. And that's when they ripped me up by my neck. And
oh my god, that poor woman.
So messed up, dude. So fucked up.
Yeah.
God bless her.
I know.
Horrible fucking psycho people.
Right?
Ridiculous.
And that's when they threatened to kill me. They said...
And then it's all about sex. Yeah, exactly, maybe. It's really fucking gross.
And they said, we're gonna keep you in the cellar and we're gonna let
It's like, I'm not fucking 16 years old. I don't need it to be talking about that all the time. No. It's not a fascination to me. I've thoroughly explored that area.
Yeah.
Black friends use you, and when they finished with you, we're gonna kill you. And we're gonna bury you under this paving stones at Gloucester. And he added that, you know, there are hundreds of girls buried there, the police haven't found them, and they're not gonna find you.
Oh, that poor girl.
Crazy shit.
Being in the middle of those two psychopaths.
Caroline was not alone. Evidence found with the remains of the West's victims suggested they'd been through something similar before their lives had been ended.
We found one knife. It couldn't have been the knife that dismembered them because it was a long bread knife type, which was a bit round-ended. It couldn't be used for that. And the other things, of course, were bondage materials, I suppose you'd call them. They were sort of masks of sticky tape, stuff you tape on parcels, wrapped around the head, and some plastic tubes which had been pushed up nostrils. pretty bizarre stuff.
Nostrils?
Remember, if you look at what happened to these young women, you see a progression of debasement, of mutilation. You see physical mutilation. All of these things are much more enjoyable
By the way, I got my taxes.
when they can be repeated in discussion, in shared memory after the event. And this would be an area where Rosemary for Frederick West would be absolutely vital. She had enormous value to him.
In 1972, Caroline Roberts was raped, abducted, and nearly murdered by Fred and Rosemary West. They spared Caroline after she promised to stay silent about her ordeal. She slipped away at the first opportunity and went to the police. Still traumatized, Caroline was unable to face a rape trial, so the police charged the Wests with indecent assault. Fred and Rose were released with a £100 fine.
Wow.
I think the most shocking aspect of this case is it ever got to being a set of serial killers plying their trade. Everything that we know about the Wests was evident in that first case that went before the magistrates all those years ago.
They only got fined £100 for doing that to that girl?
And the shit they did to her was fucking horrible. Wow. That's fucked up. £100. No jail time? She was raped and sexually assaulted and shit. How the fuck? What?
Fuck that shit, man.
That's disgusting. That's not
justice.
That's not justice at all. Not even remotely justice.
Right?
That's disturbing shit. Where is the fucking law? What the fuck?
Instead of serving a prison term for rape, the Wests were free to murder Linda Goff, Lucy Partington, and Caroline.
Again, cops fail.
It's unbelievable, dude. You don't get this is
from Caroline's statement. It was clear to the police that Fred and Rose were in it together.
She's a perfect mother.
Fred had been lying to protect Rose, who was still protesting her innocence. Now under arrest, Rose was summoned to the magistrate's court, where she would be charged jointly with Fred for 9 counts of murder. In court, Rose would
her face shouldn't be covered.
On each occasion, she snubbed him, looked away from him.
Oh, really?
Didn't accept his attempt at touching her or advances, and this clearly quite perturbed him.
Rejected and dismayed, Fred wrote Rose a letter.
Well, Rose, it's your birthday. You'll be 41. It's still beautiful. Still lovely.
On New Year's Day, around 1 o'clock.
We'll always be in love. The most wonderful thing in the world was when I met you.
West using parts cut from prison blanket and making
that must be a movie.
Snake-like rolled rope.
We should look up that movie.
Which he very neatly blanket stitched.
About this?
I'm giving you a present. All I have is my life.
I think this is for.
I was asked by the investigators, did I think there was any risk that the Wests might kill themselves or hurt themselves in an attempt to avoid justice, or if they tried to escape, or what their defence might be. And my view was very clear.
Yeah, we did Wolf Creek.
Certainly before a trial, would never make any admissions. That although it hadn't been anticipated by folks years before, she psychologically was much stronger, much more intact than Frederick West ever was. She would not say anything. Frederick West was very different. If he learned that Rosemary was in fact repudiating him, then he would almost certainly try to kill himself. And Rosemary began to repudiate him.
Oh my gosh. She gets rid of him too.
Fuck.
Yeah. You feel better now? Yeah. You did. You missed Wolf Creek. These people are nuts. Now she's gonna repudiate him, trying to get him to kill himself. That's love, babe.
Oh,
That's love, isn't it?
Super. That's great.
And so he killed himself.
He did?
No way.
He did!
Fred took the truth with him to the grave, and with...
Holy crap, she got him to do it!
Wow. That's pretty insane.
Wow! Wow.
That's pretty powerful mind of a person that can...
Wow, Rose broke him.
Manipulate somebody like that.
I know, right? She broke him.
Yeah.
Something tells me she was the one wearing the pants in all these schemes.
Yeah, it seems that way.
No evidence linking Rose directly to the murders. It looked as if the Wests could escape justice. 25 Midland Road, the Wests' former home.
It's on the couch.
Under cheap kitchen linoleum lay the body of a child. She had been there for over 2 decades until the police recovered her. 8-year-old Charmaine was Fred's stepdaughter. Her mother, Rena Costello, had been murdered by Fred and buried in a field at Muchmarket. Charmaine had last been seen in 1971.
Wow.
A year Fred spent 9 months in prison, leaving Charmaine in Rose's care.
Oh!
He was in prison.
She's an idiot.
Unfortunately,
She killed a little girl while he was in prison. Ah, nah. You're an idiot woman. Good note for herself.
And he clearly couldn't have done it. And Rosemary had a problem.
It was the vital evidence the police needed to convict Rose. But there was a hitch. The police couldn't find a photograph of Charmaine that showed her teeth. Without it, Professor Whitaker couldn't determine the date of her death. And without a date, Rose West would get away with murder.
Ah!
That's some bullshit.
Nah, she's not gonna get away with it. She can't get away with it.
Before he killed himself, Fred West confessed to the murder of 12 women. 9 were found at Cromwell Street.
No.
And now 2 more burial sites had been uncovered. Rena Costello, Fred's first wife, and her friend, Anne McFall, had been found under the fields at Muchmarket. And now Charmaine, Fred's 8-year-old stepdaughter, was being exhumed from 25 Midland Road.
Right?
With Fred West dead, and no evidence to link Rose directly to murder,
Horrible shit.
it looked like the Wests could escape justice. The police needed to convict Rose of murder.
Hi,
They needed to
Megatread.
prove their hunch that Rose killed Sharp.
Your daughter's watching us? Oh my god, that's awesome. Thank you.
This is kind of disturbing. But
This is kind of disturbing.
sorry about that.
How old is she? I hope she's of age.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're watching it.
Yeah, that's
Charmaine while Fred was in prison. To prove this, the police had to find a photograph of Charmaine showing her teeth, so Professor Whitaker could match it
She's
to her
30.
skull.
Oh,
and work
okay.
out the
Beautiful.
date.
She's fine then.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Sort of
Awesome.
almost in despair. The really sort of professional answer that I wanted to be able to give. Well, 2 professional answers. Who is it? And when did she die?
Oh, that's so sweet, y'all. They watch us with their kids.
That's pretty awesome.
That's so cute.
We love you. Seriously.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
See, nice. I just love having like nice fans. Like,
Me too.
isn't that nice?
Not people trying to start shit or be passive aggressive or trying to bring distraction to the chat.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, God bless you guys and your daughters. That's beautiful.
I know.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
We're very women friendly here.
We are.
I bow to the feminine, definitely.
Yas.
I bow.
Then Professor Whitaker had a stroke of luck. A fax intended for Rose West's defense team was sent to him by mistake.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. How came not a kind of sort of document, which I could sort of look away from and, turn it over and take away. It was a photograph. And it kept coming out, as faxes do, and it came bigger and bigger and bigger. It was the photograph of Charmaine West that we'd been looking for.
Oh, her smile, so he could freaking figure out what her teeth are. Yeah.
Wow.
They can figure out if
they'll get her now.
Oh man.
Gotcha.
Busted.
You're done. You needed her smile.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
For months and months and months.
The police were also able to locate the photographer, who not only remembered the session, but also had a record of the date he'd taken it.
Oh,
this was
sweet.
the breakthrough they needed.
Perfect.
Now that they had a reference point, Professor Whitaker could measure the amount of growth in Charmaine's teeth between the time the photo was taken and the point where growth had stopped. This gave him a probable date for Charmaine's death. The police had proved their hunch. Fred was in prison at the time. Finally, the case against Rose was building. Now they had a jury to convince. Rose West's trial began in Winchester in October 1995. Accused of 10 counts of murder, she pleaded not guilty to all charges. The prosecution needed an ace card. Caroline Roberts was asked to take the stand.
I thought, right, I'm an adult now. Back then, I couldn't have handled it, but now I can
get her.
This. I'm going to do it. What happened to me, it happened to these girls, and I wanted to at least get justice for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try as I may, attempting to explain to anybody here in Germany what it is that I am watching just results in total confusion.
Well, no, Melly, apparently we have a lot of fans in Germany.
Yeah, we do.
Apparently we are pretty popular in Germany. That's what we've heard. So, and like military bases and shit.
Yeah, military guys like us, police like us.
Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it? I guess we're good like talk radio type.
Yeah, we make them laugh.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of this lady taking the stand. That takes so much freaking, courage.
This time I didn't care what anybody said or thought about me. I was going in there and I was going to stand up to them. I knew she wasn't innocent. When I was attacked, the nearest I came to death was at her hands. And so I knew she was capable of murder.
Had the combination of Caroline's strong witness statement and Professor Whitaker's evidence from the photograph helped to swing the jury.
You're just
the jury came
difficult to
back.
define.
Rose West was found guilty on 10 counts of murder.
The trial judge, in sentencing her, said she should never be released. She is always...
She looks like an old granny.
Maintain her innocence.
Juanita Mott, Therese Siegenthal. Linda, if I know that Rosemary West was sexually abused as a child by her father, and I know that when she was 15 she was abducted from a bus stop and raped, and that 4 years later when she was 19 that's what happened to Lucy. Catherine Costello, and I gradually, as the years have gone by, I've felt more compassion for her. Lucy Partington. And I do hope that something of her life can be healed.
That's awful. So many people. Hans-Jürgen is slightly suspicious. Well, I don't know. I'm just a Twitch streamer who talks to my audience and then does random crap. Who knows? Hi, baby.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah.
Heartburn or something?
A little bit, yeah. It's probably just the fucking monster.
Probably.
It's the monster.
You should have some antacids.
I'll have one. Only 2 left.
Have them.
I don't need both of them.
No, have them.
I'll save that for later.
All right.
You need one. And my baby.
Oh, you're just difficult. Yeah, see? Yeah, I guess I am difficult to define.
I just think you're pretty good.
Baby.
Winter fresh.
It's cute.
The thing about Rosemary West is that she was in effect a blank canvas. And the thing that Frederick West did was to provide a platform, to provide a runway that she flew from. He was able to nurture her, to encourage her, to, if you like, show her the way. What he didn't anticipate, I'm quite sure, but was enormously gratified by was the fact that she flew past him.
Oh, they knocked the place down. That's good.
Yeah.
I believe places like that with so many murders behind it, they need to be knocked down.
The energy, man, it's real. That's real shit.
Who's Mary? We'll find out.
1996, the police supervised a 5-day demolition of 25 Cromwell Street. Speculation about other bodies,
I don't believe I know any Marys. What she goes at? What is she under? And what's going on with her? Is she okay? There was speculation about other bodies in the house. They decimated that house to look for more bodies.
Seriously, how many people did this guy kill?
And this woman.
Yeah, sorry.
Possible victims of the Wests never found by the police.
Both of them.
Continues to this day.
They're still searching for possible victims. Holy shit. That's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Wow.
That's nuts, man.
That is nuts.
Do not show up to YouTubers' houses. This is weird. It really is.
Definitely is weird.
Very is. Eris Dia?
If you are aware that a crime has occurred and you have the evidence that this crime has occurred, the right thing to do is to go to the police about it, not YouTube.
Oh.
In 2009, when I was able to get away from a murderer,
holy shit,
I went to the police. I did not make a post on YouTube about it. I went to the authorities. And my aunt, and Adonis Paul, and Original Owl, They all want to come to YouTube with this crime and tell you all that I've committed this crime and they want me persecuted for it. Their thousands of fans are going to hound me for the rest of my life for this crime they accuse me of committing. But not a single one of them has ever attempted to have it go to court and prove that I committed this crime.
Yep.
Because they know they can't. They're accusing me of a crime somebody else not only committed but confessed to. If they truly have all of this evidence against me, they would go to the police. Oh.
They do the same shit to me. Yeah. So I get that. Whatever.
They have it. They have all of the court transcripts, all of it. Everything they need. And yet, where am I? I'm walking around outside Los Angeles. Is this a prison cell? They have court transcripts for a man who confessed to the murder he committed. They have nothing on me. And if they do, they should prove that in court. Instead of running their mouths to their fans and trying to have me eliminated just because they believe I committed a crime somebody else committed.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
That was 2 hours ago? Huh. Alright. I've never heard of this woman before.
Me neither.
It's nobody's business to attack this woman over something they may have done or may have not done. Who cares? Oh, Lord. I'm not going to be wrapped up in that stuff.
No.
Nah.
No, we want true crime.
Nah, I'm not going on internet rumors and shit like that.
No, let's stick to true crime videos. Yeah, the produced ones, like stories.
Ooh, Eileen Warnos.
That is a rough story.
No? Okay.
No, go for it.
I mean, we've seen.
I know her story pretty much.
Yeah.
But you can do her real. I've never seen a thing like that on her, so.
I'm not gonna get in that shit. No.
Bolo Young.
Nah.
He's the shit.
She antagonizes others on a daily basis. Don't get involved. Yeah.
She's bipolar.
Yeah, screw that.
Bolo.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't fucking with people like that. No. Mm-mm. Amberlynn Reed shifts, projects, and binges again. Well, that's just her fucking decision.
We need more YouTube killers.
I know. I'm looking.
That's what we need.
The evil love triangle murder.
Whoa.
That killed both men. It's a woman. It's a woman.
Hi, Julia.
Women are nuts when they do shit. They get a little nuts. Hello, Zabunkers. How are you?
A threesome murder, dude.
A threesome murder. And then the Snowtown murders.
Okay. Yeah, keep suggesting stuff. This is great. Like,
yeah.
You guys are providing good shit.
Alright, we'll do that after. The Snowtown murders.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, there's a little independent thing right there for it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to celebrate. I bought you a present.
I want to celebrate too. Friggin' trust me.
Just don't get all funny after the job.
Yeah, I'll try.
Fresh you makes the calm me. Finish this job and move on. Just let the future be better.
Oh, we've seen the pig lady.
Yeah.
We've done the pig lady.
Yeah, we did.
Sean Vincent Gillis. Okay. He's nuts. Oh, look at that 80s hair. God dang, that is some 80s hair.
Extreme 80s.
Holy shnikes. I think this one is probably going to be funny.
Maybe.
With these two women. Or this woman.
I think we have sex tomorrow night. I don't know, it depends. We're celebrating or not.
This is a disturbing phone call that took place in March 2016. And in this conversation, two crazed lovers were discussing their plans to murder her ex-husband.
What?
In Bianca's mind, her motive was simple. And through her well-spun lies and sexual manipulation, she was willing to coerce her new husband into becoming her personal assassin. Now, sadly, their plans would not go as expected.
Jesus.
And, even worse, the consequences of their actions would shatter the lives of not one, but 3 families. But who exactly was this woman? What did she do to become known as Melbourne's Black Widow? And how did she manage to evade the law for so many years afterwards?
I mean...
Afterwards.
Jason's always down for it.
What?
Sex.
Yeah.
Same.
All it takes to rev me up is just like a heavy making out. And then we're pretty much ready to go.
He's like, I'm a sexy bitch.
I love kissing.
Me too.
Making out's real good.
Welcome back to Coffee House Crime, folks, and welcome to 2023. My name is Adrian, and today's story is a wild one. We're looking into the case of Bianca Edmonds. If lies and manipulation weren't enough for you, this case holds a massive amount of content, including interrogations, voice recordings,
no, not at all the bonkers.
No.
But before we begin, just to let you
just
know,
in
that
love.
there's true crime and strange cases here weekly.
We enjoy
so
each
if
other.
it is your sort of thing, please consider subscribing to Coffee House
I
Crime.
enjoy it.
So let's get straight into the first case of 2023, folks. Please grab yourself a coffee, pull up a seat, and get ready for the deep dive. This is
a recent crime. This is from 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Ooh, coffee.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
That looks so beautiful.
An actual coffee.
Ah. Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Grab your boots and hop into your nearest 4x4, because our case today pulls us into the floodplains of Victoria, Australia.
Ah,
Now,
God,
it's no
another
secret,
Australian
also
crazy shit.
Aussies.
We got to do Aussies.
We're covering the Aussies today, eh?
Hey. Oi. Oi.
No, oi isn't Aussies, man. Or I guess it can be, too.
I don't know, and I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
It's a bonkers. That's racist.
That most of Australia's population lives near the coastline. And in fact, more than 85%
Holy shit,
of the country's
dude.
26 million residents live within 30 miles of the deep blue. But when you think of rural Australia, the Great Outback is likely
That's
the first thing
beautiful.
to spring to mind. But there is actually much more to it outside of tumbleweed, dingoes, and red sand. This is particularly in the south, where Victoria's rural setting is filled
We
with
get the
green grasslands and
dangos.
farms. And to be honest with you, throw me blind into Google
Thus all
Maps and I
criminals.
couldn't tell you the difference between the Take Route 55 and drive roughly 100 miles north of Melbourne, and you'll eventually find yourself in the small city of Shepparton. You can probably guess that not a lot goes on here.
Oh, that's so pretty. That looks just like that one building in Red
Dead?
Dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The bar in Saint Denis.
Yeah.
Exactly like it.
Exactly.
The
you know what I'm talking about, guys? In Red Dead 2, that bar?
In Saint Denis.
Where the fucking amazing fucking older fucking woman was in.
You love her.
I fucking love her.
You want to be her.
I do.
She's like the fabulous Molly whatever.
Yeah.
Molly whatever.
Yes, and the building in New Orleans. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. In Saint Denis. Exactly like it.
It does, man.
Crazy.
With the sleepy city having only a small population of around 69,000 residents. Formerly a sheep station and a river crossing in the mid-19th century, it underwent significant transformation to become a railway town. And since then,
a railway town? Is this where they got the Red Dead shit?
The town also plays host as a major shopping and service centre for the greater regional area. And if you head downtown, there seems to be plenty to do here too, with many shops, bars and restaurants keeping the place alive. To add to this, a network of parks, reserves and forests follow the many paths laid through Shepparton, all of which offer fantastic sights and picnic spots through the bushwalking tracks. Skipping back to the year 2016, one of those living within the leafy suburbs of Shepparton was a woman by the name of Bianca Edmonds. Now, very little is known about her childhood or past, but in light of today's story, it is not necessary to know. Born in 1986, her mother Ellen raised her to be a polite young girl, and moving into her adult years,
she's evil. She's like, I will take all the men's down.
The bad seed.
All of them. I've been to Australia. It exists.
That's good.
I don't believe you.
The existence of Australia is a fucking conspiracy theory.
Hunt koalas.
Petting dingoes. Stroke your dingo.
You made that up. This is some tea. I love it. Guess it was a dream. Oh well.
Bianca's is very pretty though.
She is, but she's a deadly lass.
She's a deadly lass.
Bianca became a confident young woman, which paired well with her long brown hair and doe-like eyes. Both of which are just two of the many things that her former husband, Michael Capiciano, loved about her. Born in the year 1990, Michael was about 4 years her junior. Living in the northwestern suburb of West Meadows at the time he met Bianca, the two eventually grew close enough to fall into a relationship. Although the two were not formally married, they were committed enough to be engaged to one another. And fast forward to the year 2013, Bianca fell pregnant with his child.
Yeah, that's hot.
And fast forward 9 months later,
in the year
2014, the two young lovers welcomed their first son into the world, who will remain unnamed for his safety. But things were not going very well back at home. And as their commitments and time together started to accumulate, Bianca and Michael found themselves getting into many heated arguments. And with the arguments and fights becoming quite volatile, they eventually broke up, leaving a baby in the middle of a family now torn apart. As it often goes between separated parents, Bianca and Michael fought hard to gain custody of their child. And with these custody battles came much turbulence and resentment. This is where Glenn Cassidy enters the scene. And in the absence of Michael, he entered Bianca's life to take his place. Born in the year 1973 and 49 years old at the time, Glenn was 13 years her senior.
49.
Glenn was a man of relative simplicity. Working in the Shepparton area as a heavy vehicle operator...
Scotland is a real place. I don't believe it. It can't be. It has to be a myth. You know, they talk about that Loch Ness up there, so that's got to be a myth.
Loch Ness?
Yeah. It's a myth because the Loch Ness, that's it.
The only thing that exists in Scotland is my beautiful, beautiful, perfect golf course.
Not a Scotland accent. I don't give a fuck.
It's mine. And it's the best in Scotland.
My goodness.
He was settled and relatively
And no, I
comfortable
didn't
in his
hire
rural
Cubans
lifestyle.
to clean it.
Unfortunately, the man was also rather gullible
Holy
and needed
shit.
help with his reading and writing. But nevertheless, he found a true calling in controlling
And I paid him.
and knew how to operate complex and versatile construction vehicles.
Okay.
Now, although he had age and
We're
experience
goofy
over
today.
Bianca, it transpires that she was the one firmly wearing the trousers in their relationship. Things moved relatively fast between the two, and not long after connecting on the dating app Tinder, they found themselves in each other's beds.
Nessie's real.
Despite having a child and being engaged to Michael,
I think there's something a lot in that.
serious with him. And as 2015 drew
You
to
think
a
it's like a
close, the discussion of
plesiosaurus?
marriage lingered in the air. But this did nothing to
Cryptid
stop the
maybe,
toxic
maybe
and volatile
cryptid.
arguments between her and her ex-husband, Michael. And the baggage created by her former relationship would become a significant obstacle between Bianca and Glenn. On the other hand, Michael had found himself a new partner named Sylvana. And
he almost touched my boob. You see that?
See, they put a new girl in there.
He almost sexually assaulted me.
What?
He's like, what?
That's horrible.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I retract that statement.
But for real, they put a new girl in the fucking relationship.
They did.
Sylvana. Okay? Now what's gonna happen with that? It leads to murder, doesn't it? Am I right?
Huh.
It leads to murder. They put a third woman involved. They put a third person involved. They brought another woman in, and it ends in murder.
Wow, look at all that land.
Man, you gotta be careful when you do this shit, if you're gonna do it.
While he and his new girlfriend settled into their home in northern Melbourne, Bianca and Glenn moved in together 100 miles away in Shepparton. Needless to say, Sylvana took Michael's side in the feud, as did Glenn with Bianca. But the key difference here is how Bianca spun her version of the story. Moving forward, she made very damaging accusations about Michael, and often portrayed him in the worst possible ways towards Glenn.
Oh,
Naturally,
really?
Glenn didn't take too kindly to Michael after this. And as the ongoing custodial...
She was one of those girls, you know? She broke up with a dude, and she just totally ragged his frickin', like, crap, man.
The fuck?
You're from Melbourne?
No.
Ah, okay.
Awesome. Aussies.
Haggis hunting? What?
Haggis.
Ugh.
You have to have it with the chutney.
Not interested.
Battle over Michael and Bianca's son raged on. A parallel feud between the two men began to surface. Now, ever since breaking up with Bianca,
Look at those
Michael was
purple
only allowed
trees.
to
That's
see
so
his
pretty.
son once a week at best, and the current conditions meant it had to be with supervision as well. But legally speaking, Michael was making good progress in seeing his son more often and without vigilance. This progress angered Bianca quite significantly, and if Bianca was mad, then Glenn would surely follow suit. Despite the ongoing hostilities, there were happy milestones to celebrate too, as in February 2016, the couple officially married, with Bianca strangely retaining her own surname after the ceremony. But their marriage came with many strange conditions.
That is
See, that is weird for a woman to just keep her
keep her
surname.
name?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's different.
I just think that's disrespectful to your husband. That's just
No,
my opinion.
I wouldn't take it that way.
You
but-
wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't take it that way. It's just a custom. It's totally, you could do it or not. But when somebody chooses not to specifically, it makes you go, why?
Yeah.
Why would
I
you-
just personally feel that's disrespectful.
I definitely would prefer you to have my name.
I want your name.
Yeah, I know you'll get it. We just God, this fucking bullshit that happens, and it pushes everything back. You know?
Right.
Annoying bullshit.
Just constant.
Something
Always.
that prevents shit.
I know.
All right, we just have fun. Fuck it.
And
We'll get there.
unfortunately, this is where our story takes a very sudden and serious turn. It turns out that the exaggerated and aggressive conversations about Michael were not simply means for Bianca to release some of her built-up frustration. Instead, and shockingly, she was manipulating and training Glenn for a very horrendous mission.
Oh no.
According to multiple sources near the Edmonds Cassidy household, Bianca often demanded that Glenn was to get vengeance on Michael. And to add to this, she would also offer rewards for this behaviour. She often called her husband spineless, piss-weak, and a coward, and told him that he had no balls if he wasn't willing to protect his family and Michael. The lies and manipulation did not stop there either. And on the topic of his balls, Bianca was incredibly and cruelly holding them captive. She always refused to let him climax during sex, and this would never change unless he was willing to complete his deathly mission. Now, in most cases, most of us would come to our senses and realise that no man or woman is worth carrying out such a brutal deed for. However, Glenn, he didn't see it that way, and even more tragically...
That's so abusive! Wow. That is so abusive!
She's quite a fucking vixen, isn't she?
That is so abusive. Ugh. I would never do that. That's insane.
Buzz.
Even committed to the idea.
I think that's William.
And on March 12, 2016, the lives of 4 families would change forever. And his schemes would screw up so royally that the consequences were even worse than initially planned. March 12, 2016. At 7:32 p.m., a harrowing phone call was made to the authorities. The terrified voice of a woman claimed that she and her boyfriend had been attacked in their home in Pascoe Street, found in West Meadows, North Melbourne.
Pascoe.
Officers responding to the scene were met with a horrific yet very complicated story. A man had arrived at the property with a sawn-off shotgun, and after her boyfriend equipped himself with a knife and answered the door, a fight broke out. Now, usually, a fight like this will end with one clear winner. But unexpectedly, this altercation did not result in one life being lost. And instead,
there's something in my head. Na 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 na.
Okay, I mean,
I love that song.
It's alright. It's alright. It's kind of chill, you know. It brings the energy down a bit.
Aha.
Belonged to Michael Capasiena, and as you can likely guess, the intruder was no other than Glenn Cassidy. Unfortunately, after invading his home, Glenn had landed a successful fatal shot to Michael's head, but only after being mortally wounded by his victim with the knife. And after attacking Michael's girlfriend, Sylvana, he too bled out to his death. The community of West Meadows was shocked by the news. Murder was one thing, but the story was quite bizarrely unique to include 2 deaths and a sawn-off shotgun. Although March the 12th signified the end of Michael's and Glenn's lives, their story was only just about to begin, as what officers learned over the following months and years was insane. Now, Australia is a country full of many peculiar creatures, and their murder cases tend to fall in the same category too.
I never said I was going to get my mammogram.
All the strings to make this crime happen. And over time,
and I don't want to talk about it right now.
Now, just a heads up, but there is so much content to cover here, so moving forward, we'll be reviewing all of it in a time chronological order, before moving to trial proceedings.
Wow.
It all started with a single raw and relatively instinctive emotion. And of course, I'm talking about greed. Even before she had met Glenn, Bianca started to worry about losing full custody of her young son. Now that is an undeniable fact, and one which could even be considered understandable. But at some undefined point in time, this emotion got the better of her, and she decided that the only way to resolve the issue was to take her husband Michael out of the equation permanently. We don't know if this was before or after she had met Glenn, nor do we know if she already had evil intentions from the start of their relationship, or even if she actually loved him at all. But moving forward, Bianca recognized Glenn's gullible and naive demeanor, and using his knowledge, she planted the seed of doubt, hatred, and desperation into his mind. While allegedly using intense sexual manipulation as leverage over him, Bianca persuaded Glenn that he must kill Michael to save the family and his stepson. And unfortunately, after falling
I'm okay. I got it covered. Jason has it covered.
Huh? Yeah. We got it covered.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
For her charm, the two began to hatch up a plan.
I could see
Bianca was
her
too heavily
manipulating
connected
guys,
to Michael,
definitely.
and
Oh,
to
yeah.
activate, she had an obvious motive too. So, rather conveniently, she told Glenn that he would have to do the job alone. And that job was supposedly simple enough. Find a disposable gun unrelated to either of them, show up at Michael's home, and then take him out. It turns out that, in order to help complete the hit, the pair had even mapped out Michael's home and neighborhood. This included specific details of the houses around Michael, such as which had barking dogs and which had security lights. Unfortunately, there was a lot of...
You see those English coins? They're so weird compared to ours. It's like, what does one mean?
It's on the coin.
Yeah, but I don't know by the shape. Like, normal people would know what it is by the shape. Like, I don't.
Well, if you live there...
I don't know English money.
If you live there, you'd learn the currency, so...
I guess so.
No big deal.
I guess. You think it would be hard to learn the currency?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Whoa. Cactus Jack, bro. Fucking Cactus Jack. Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Yeah.
Mankind, it's all Mick Foley's
character.
character. Where's Dude Love?
He's like...
Dude Love, fuck yes.
Yes.
He's my favorite.
Mick Foley's great.
He's one of the best wrestlers of all time. He's clumsy as fuck. It doesn't matter. He's great. He's awesome.
I didn't say it was at that date, did I? Anyway.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ignore them. That's what
I said what I said, that's all.
Michael's death for quite some time.
Holy crap.
We know this because back in Boxing Day of 2015, Glenn had actually created a list to complete before murdering Michael. Mind you, the poor guy was almost illiterate and struggled to write or spell. And so with that said, please excuse the many errors throughout his list. Titled Obstacles, which was meant to say obstacles, Glenn highlighted the issues of obtaining a bullet, getting Michael home, and transporting and disposing of the body. He wanted to ensure financials were covered for Bianca and his children, and furthermore, have a baby with Bianca, or...
He actually wrote that shit down.
Oh,
He can't spell obstacle, though.
No. That's kind of rough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What's that?
I know, right?
It's pretty rough.
King Charles will replace Queen Elizabeth on all banknotes and coins in the not-too-distant future.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Or at least be pregnant. He also wanted them to get married, which they would do, and have as much sex as possible. The pair originally schemed to kill Michael on the first weekend of March 2016, and Bianca would be out of town at her mother's home over the incident, creating the perfect alibi. But unfortunately, or fortunately for Michael, he was out of the property at this time, and their plans did not go accordingly. Glenn waited outside of the residence all weekend, and for reasons unknown, he'd installed an app onto his phone, which he used to record numerous conversations over this time frame. Most of these conversations were with Bianca, and incriminating information aside, these recordings also revealed the imbalance between her and Glenn's relationship.
And she goes, oh, that's sweet, it's a bit of truth. And it is,
What's
well,
up, Taz?
I heard. No one showed up.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Saturday night, maybe everyone had a different change of plans and they'll be home later.
Yeah, that's why I'm hanging around till later.
After dark, usually people head home.
Yeah. dark now.
Yeah.
Well, he's around till about 11, 12 o'clock, and if no one showed up by then, it's going to call it next for the night.
Yeah, get your sleep. Play some sport tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Hello.
I bet you look beautiful.
I hope there's someone there.
Well, it's Sunday, they probably went away.
Friggin' annoying, but I feel like a waste of time.
Yeah, well,
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
I know. I hope you do. I want to celebrate. I bought you a present.
I want to celebrate too. Friggin' trust me. Yeah, trust me, fingers, and I'll try my hardest. You know that. So there's no.
This is right before she whacks him. She talks to him like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
She sounds kind of distant, though.
Yeah.
Like detached.
Probably. Oh. Scary.
Yeah. It's fucking...
Yeah, she's down here. She's up.
Just don't get all funny after the job.
No.
And don't hurt yourself.
No.
I mean, I know it's a pretty mental job that you're doing, but physically and mentally and all that, don't hurt yourself.
No, it's good. I'm actually going to take this car, right?
Starting to hurt you?
No, the people are starting to look at it too much. Even though another bike followed me around for a while. I don't know who he was, but
Yeah. Do what you need to do.
Hi, Transformer. How are you?
Makes the car neat. I know, but I had weird feelings last night. Like I felt anxious.
Yeah,
Knowing that you haven't been sleeping too.
This last night did not feel right at the start, so probably lucky.
Oh, well, just get it done then. That way we don't have to worry about it.
I'm gonna start your cup and get you your Dr. Pepper.
If you'd like to.
Well, just finish it.
I'm trying.
And then concentrate on the next, finish this job and move on.
I wish they'd stop talking about that in the
Leave it up.
I don't want to
We
think about
need
it.
less stress in our life, and I'm not looking forward to having to go to legal aid and difficult.
Yeah, we still have to do it.
You want the Yoshi?
I know, but I'm sick of
Yeah,
it.
I like the Yoshi.
The rest of my life is going to be like that.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Think we have sex tomorrow?
Ouch.
I don't know, it depends if we're celebrating or not.
Oh, I love you.
Enjoy your job.
Yeah, I love you.
Concentrate.
I love you.
Wow, she doesn't even say I love you back.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I will. I love you.
I know.
I know.
I'm really disappointed. I was hoping you got work.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry.
I know. Alright, I'll talk to you later on.
Wow, she does not say I love
Drive
you.
carefully, please.
I will. I will.
Maybe she don't love him. Oh no, she doesn't. She won't. This was right before she killed him. She definitely does not love him.
Frequently dodging his attempts to express his love for her, Bianca sounded very uninterested in reciprocating those feelings, and even sounded annoyed by his affection. She was also very clinical and matter-of-fact about the operation. There were no signs of guilt, hesitance, or empathy either, with Bianca even once saying, "Just don't get funny after the job." With their plans falling through, Glenn and Bianca decided on another day instead, and that was when the date of March 12th, 2016 was selected. In an effort to separate herself from her devious plans, Bianca sent a fake message from Glenn's phone to use as a false alibi. In this message, she posed as Glenn to say, "Bianca, I love you so much you have no idea. I'm about to do something that you would consider absolutely stupid, but I can't put up with this shit anymore. I can't be a part-time parent to blank. If I get caught, I want them to know you had nothing at all to do with this. This is my choice, my decision. You know nothing about it. Please, I can see the stress
That's
of you
awful.
losing our first baby due to him, and I could never forgive him for that. I'm scared that one day he will try to take my own boy from me. It has pushed me over the edge. Please know that what I do for you, even though you wouldn't agree. I do love you so much. Of course, the innocent Bianca replied, Don't be so bloody stupid, Glenn. You married me knowing blank will be seeing him, even though it's upsetting all of us here.
She
Don't
wrote
you
this
dare
all
try and manipulate me
herself.
into feeling sorry for you by saying such idiotic things. I will not tolerate being yelled at. Enjoy your drive. She then followed up by asking him to come home. Bianca stayed in Shepperton while her husband then drove 100 miles south to Michael's home. But oddly enough, he wouldn't leave without first taking a chicken schnitzel dinner with him, as Glenn had carefully prepared and planned to eat on the way back
A
home
chicken
from his
schnitzel
date.
dinner? Holy fuck. He's animating these, like, Transformers, which is really cool. Hi, baby.
Hi. I love you.
Hey, baby. My baby.
You're my best friend.
I love you.
Oh.
Your hubby collects old Transformers? Oh, awesome.
They're great.
Alright.
Before jumping out to scope the area, Glenn parked his car nearby on Riddle Street. A surveillance camera captured him walking past Michael's home to check he was in. He then returned to his car, equipped himself with his shotgun, made his way to Michael's front door, and knocked loudly. It seems that Michael had become gravely suspicious of Glenn's presence, and before proceeding to the front door, he equipped himself with a knife while his girlfriend Sylvana kept a concerned yet watchful eye. After initially talking behind a closed door, she noticed that both men put their hands out for a handshake. However, with their hands now clasped, Glenn pushed Michael back into the apartment. A struggle ensued, and of course, that is when all hell broke loose. While Glenn was fighting for his life, Michael fought for shared custody of their child. And although Glenn pulled the trigger into Michael's face, it was only after he was stabbed himself. With Michael now dead, Glenn then chased Sylvana throughout the apartment, and after she was cornered, he then pulled the gun to her head and pulled the trigger. Now, fortunately, the gun was only armed with one bullet and therefore failed to fire.
Good.
So Glenn then threw Sylvana to the ground and began to beat her instead.
Jesus.
But thankfully, Michael's final action in his life would save her own.
Oh my God.
Glenn was able to beat
what
her
a
to
man.
death, he collapsed from the loss of blood. Glenn's last words were, "Tell the kids I love them. Tell Bianca I love her. I shot Michael." Now, if all of this wasn't enough already, Sylvana was initially arrested on suspicion of murdering both men before it became evident that she too was a victim.
Yeah.
But Bianca, on the other hand, avoided almost all scrutiny in the early days, weeks, and months of the investigation. And in fact, 10 months later, she would even be paid $300,000 from Michael's estate after a successful claim to the court. Now, Bianca seemed to be in the clear, and with a very hefty cash prize at the end of it all. But this would only come 1 month after a very tense interview with police. Detectives are still...
Hi, Inky Blots. How are
Inky
you?
Blots. I like that name.
I like that name too.
Inky Blots.
Oh, man. This is intense, this story.
Yeah, she's pretty rough, man.
Yeah.
She used the fact that she was very pretty to manipulate people.
Yeah, I don't like women like that,
manipulate dudes.
That's beautiful, Elemental.
Oh, wow.
May Jesus bless them, Inky Blots, and keep them safe.
Yeah.
You haven't seen your dad in 12 years? Oh my God, his first time meeting my 3 babies. That's beautiful.
Wow.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, bless you.
It's worth it.
trying to unravel the murders of two men in 2016. A navy blue Holden Apollo could be the vital clue as to what happened during the double homicide. A 49-year-old Shepparton man died after he was stabbed at a home in West Meadows. A 38-year-old man suffered a fatal gunshot to the head during the altercation. A 40-year-old woman was also injured and taken to hospital.
Thank God
It's
she
believed
lived, though.
The fatal incident was instigated by another person who wasn't present. Anyone with information is urged to contact police.
In this interview, Bianca feigned innocence and claimed that she wasn't a psycho. She denied typing the infamous
She is a
text
psycho.
message and highlighted that the message had incorrect spellings and missing punctuation, which conveniently was not like her own style of texting. The interviews did not reveal anything incriminating enough to arrest her, and so, just like that, Bianca was let go.
My question, did you type that
No,
text message?
I did not type that message.
So you
It looked like her writing
received that
style.
text message from Glenn's phone?
I did not type it.
Okay, I'm just asking you that you can either agree with it or disagree
I
with it.
did not type it. I did not type it.
That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
How you choose, or not at all.
And I know you spelled his name wrong.
So you deny sending that text message?
Yes.
You say that you've never purchased a firearm?
I've never bought a firearm.
Okay. You've never shown anybody a firearm in the lead up to this?
No.
Have you ever asked anyone to kill
She
one
lying.
before you?
No.
Okay.
She lying.
Okay.
It's just absurd.
Well, again, it's just a question for you. It's a question for you. You can either accept it or reject it. It's as simple as that. That's all this process is about. Okay?
I mean, he got pushed to his limits. Everything with his girls and his ex and Michael and work and his mum being sick and him being sick with his cancer and I think everything just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, what a bitch.
But in terms of his actual ability to read and write properly, wasn't that? How would you describe it? Is it?
He avoided it.
Okay. Because he felt a bit uncomfortable.
He avoided it at all costs.
What would he possibly have to gain, personally? What would he have to gain?
He would have gone to jail.
Correct.
He would have lost us as well.
Correct. So
He wanted us. He hated being a part-time. He called himself a part-time parental. Yet I'm the one that fought so hard to make it so it was okay. One weekend a month we were looking at for him to have him during the day,
Hellier?
and it had to be up at Shepparton where we were. So I'm the one that tried to make things.
Okay, let's see this. Hellier.
That name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Planet Weird. Alright. Where is the Hellier Season 1? Ah. Alright. I'll look into that. That looks really cool.
Yeah. You're cute. I love you.
That looks like Ren and Stimpy font. Yes.
Supposed to. I made that. Supposed to.
The way you think, good shit. Cool. Ren and Stimpy. Yas.
It's supposed to give you a warm, cuddly feeling if you're our age.
Yeah, true.
To see the font, you know.
Things as easy as possible for people because he wanted a long time. He wanted weekends already in Melbourne as well.
Baby.
I was the one that went to court heaps, negotiating everything to the point where we were both almost happy with the result.
Hi, Sandra.
did you ever say in front of Glenn that you wish Michael was dead? And
No,
there was
I've
someone
never
to kill
wished
him?
anyone dead.
Really?
I wish people would just F off and we were going to hopefully go to Darwin and just try and, you know, live normal.
So you've never indicated to...
The school pic the other day? Yeah.
I doubt it.
Well,
I gotta show him still. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I was in the paper, yeah.
Really
a couple times.
Important for us to try and understand why this incident has unfolded, why it's happened in the first place. So, if we can piece together what he's doing, particularly just prior to the incident, then it might shed some light on why it happened. So...
Months passed after this, and as the news outlets and general public slowly forgot about Glenn's and Michael's deaths, Bianca was quietly living it up in a newfound fortune. Not only had she gained 307,000 Australian dollars from Michael's death, but
nice.
she also found new romantic and sexual partners through the dating app Tinder.
She went to Tinder, huh?
She's Tindering it up.
Yeah, she's like, oh yes, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, and I'm gonna sex it up.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
He's having fun.
Got rid of him.
Asshole.
Turns out that Bianca had met her new long-term partner through Tinder only a few weeks after Glenn's death.
Nice.
And not even 2 months after that, she then decided to move in with him.
Wow.
Maybe certain types of
she
people
moves on
attracted
fast.
To one another, who knows?
Yep.
But this new partner actually turned out to be an ex-inmate who had served 8 years of jail time for cutting his previous wife's throat.
What?
I'm keeping this new partner's name private, but eventually he heard of Michael's and Glenn's deaths through the news. And when he eventually connected Bianca to the story, he was absolutely shocked. No surprise, he then confronted her about it.
Yeah.
Realizing she had no other choice, Bianca eventually confessed to him. Until this point, she had lied about her ex-husband's death by claiming he had died from cancer. And again, no surprise, her new partner would eventually reveal all of this to the police. The authorities were not giving up on Bianca's case either.
Seed, man.
Combined with...
man.
This chick is a bad seed.
They got her. They got her.
Rough story.
I got a pee-pee again.
Okay. It's the fucking Red Bull.
Oh.
Sorry, Monster.
I don't know. I get in these moods where I have to, like, pee constantly.
Pee-pee.
I don't like pee-peeing.
You don't want pee-pees.
No, I don't want pee-pees. I'll be right back.
Do the pee-pee dance.
Do the pee-pee dance. Ow.
You're cute.
God, I can't fucking move.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Come on, knee.
You like locking up.
Yeah, my knee.
Yeah.
I got it. Oh.
Okay.
Fucking old ass woman.
Baby.
Ugh.
There you go.
I got it.
It's the knee. It's been hot. Been real hot. Yeah, it's summer in Australia, right? Is that how it works? Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope it cools off, you know. That's some crazy shit. Australia should be hot. But I don't pay water bills, so much rain. Australia's cool, man. It's a cool place. Baby. I'll do you forever.
I have a crazy ass bladder today, boo.
Yeah, it's active.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's I think Shanny is right, though. The American ones are worse. The American serial killers can be especially brutal, I would say.
Sound like Chantel. I can't help it, bros.
You're right, girl. Crazy American freaks.
You Americans are whack. We are, man. I agree. Influencing the world to do fucked up shit all the fucking time.
Yeah. True.
Fuck America. We're all living in America. America is wonderbar. We're all living in America. America. America.
Mallet? Okay.
Coca-Cola.
With the hard evidence found at the crime scene, the
Such a
circumstantial
good
evidence
freaking
around Bianca
song.
seemed
Mickey
all too
Mouse.
suspicious.
Mickey Mouse.
Many investigators sensed that they were one connection away from implicating her in Michael's death. And on April 4th, 2018, she was interrogated once again.
I heard an Australian phrase saying, which I hadn't heard before and really made me laugh. We haven't come here to fuck spiders.
That is funny. That's funny as shit. I want to use that now.
That's awesome.
I'm going to say that next time I'm in like the psychiatrist's office or something and I'm not getting my way. I'm going to say, look, I didn't come here to fuck spiders. Okay? I came here to get mental help. Okay? I didn't come here to fuck spiders, dude.
He's so using that.
I got to use that. It's pretty crude though.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
It would offend some.
Yeah.
It's a little overtly, you know.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah, she's like very, what's the word? She's a
Is that something
what the
that
fuck
I
is
did not
that
write that
tie-dye shirt?
message?
We spoke about the map.
Oi!
Yes, and I had not seen that map before you showed me that day.
You could speak.
I haven't either,
Well,
Sandra.
I on paper. It's probably from anywhere in the house.
A single sheet of paper.
We had paper, loose paper everywhere. The kids draw on them. Loose papers everywhere. I did not see that map before you showed me.
Your DNA. It's on the gun.
Yeah, but you told me it could be any reason because it's on Glenn.
Also taken
It's on Glenn.
a man on that he previously lived with.
Yes.
And he tells us a
This
story.
chick acts like, well, of course I'm
conversation
innocent.
as
What the
occurred
fuck?
after you were released.
I'm innocent.
My sister was there all day.
Did you have a conversation with
Are you right?
the gun plan to kill Michael?
My plan? No, I don't have a plan.
Did you have a conversation regarding the custody issues you were having?
There was no custody issue at the time. We were doing mediation.
Did you have a conversation with him regarding the money from Michael's estate?
Why would I talk to someone I barely even know about such important things?
Did you have a conversation with him about the map?
No, because I didn't know about the map until you showed me.
And rides the route to the store.
This is a guy that went to jail for attempted murder.
Oh my god. That is so funny, guys. No, I didn't see the new Fire Emblem coming out on the Switch.
Oh, dude, you should be excited for that.
I want a kangaroo share. Yeah, I want one too. Well,
yeah.
I do.
I got a license plate on the back of it. It's perfect, you know?
The one guy who punches the kangaroo and
That
the
was
kangaroo's
insane.
like, what up, bro?
What the fuck? Step off, bro.
They'll kill you.
They're God,
their legs.
strong.
Oh my god, they're like just not
cyborg muscle definition.
Fuck that shit, man.
Strong alien.
They're like Arnold's.
Yeah.
If you're believing him.
What were you talking about that text message?
Well, since just recently I've been thinking about it, since I found his phone again, I'm thinking, I remember you questioned me, did I write that, did I type it? And it's been racking my brain, and I'm sitting thinking, how do I prove this? So I went over how I type and how he types. He spelled name wrong, and there's no full stops or commas.
Did you help Glenn plan to go to Melbourne?
No.
And kill Michael?
No.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, you are.
I did not plan to kill anyone.
Didn't plan to.
Now, believe it or not, but authorities were still unable to charge her after this interview.
Wow.
However, it did kickstart several more paths of investigation. And finally, in June 2019, 3 years and 3 months after their deaths, Bianca Edmonds was arrested and charged with murder.
Ah, thank God.
By the time she was arrested, Bianca and her children had moved into her father's home in Canberra. And following the federal police raiding their home in the early hours of a cold Wednesday morning, she was subsequently arrested and extradited back to Victoria, or at least until after the trial was concluded. Moving into the legal proceedings of this case, Bianca's trials would be messy, complicated, and arduous. And I say trials, plural, because there would be 3 in total.
Wow.
That is because the jury in her first trial of June 2022 could not reach unanimous verdicts, and the second trial was dismissed in August of that same year due to issues with closing arguments. However, it would be in her third trial, which concluded in December of 2022, just 1 month after this video being released, that the jury finally reached a verdict.
Wow.
Now, Bianca's trials were brutal, and many witnesses were not too forgiving either. This included Bianca's own mother, who told the court that just days after their deaths, she even confessed to her crimes. During her trial, Ellen said, "One of the things Bianca said that night that has stuck with me ever since was, 'It's all my fault. It wasn't meant to get this out of control. I never wanted Glenn to end up dead.'" And the next day, Bianca claimed, "All my troubles are now over." Several mutual friends testified that Bianca had repeatedly told others that she wanted Michael out of her and her son's life, and that she wished he would simply disappear. To add to this, many of Glenn's friends testified how they often heard the couple arguing about her ex, and claimed that Bianca often called her husband spineless, piss-weak, and a coward.
Piss-weak,
Jesus.
Piss-weak coward.
Furthermore,
Jesus
she often
Christ.
taunted Glenn that if he were a real man with balls, he would take care of the situation. One witness, who was a very close friend of Glenn's, testified that Bianca had discreetly asked him if he was willing to get rid of her ex for a sizable sum of money, to which he told her to, quote, "fuck off." He also testified that while talking to Glenn about his motorbike, Bianca approached them with a sawn-off shotgun wrapped in a cloth, claiming she had bought it in Melbourne for $100. And, of course, this shotgun matched the one found at the crime scene. From the outset, Bianca pleaded not guilty to murder, and further denied involvement in Glenn's hideous actions. Instead, she claimed that Glenn was sick of how he and Bianca were being treated, and that he acted out of his own accord without any inclination beforehand. But there was a mountain of evidence to suggest or confirm otherwise. Prosecutors argued that the alleged faked text messages written by and to Bianca contained perfect grammar, which was not only out of character for Glenn, but out of his level of literacy too. Forensic analysis also confirmed that Bianca's DNA was on the gun used to kill Michael. And in addition to this, her fingerprints were found on the map drawn by Glenn.
That's so funny.
So all of this, along with the phone call randomly recorded by Glenn, the testimonies, the motive, and all other circumstantial evidence, was enough to put Bianca in a very challenging position. Despite Bianca sometimes seeming clever, she also made some very stupid decisions recently too. For example, she shared a cell with multiple inmates while waiting for her trial to begin. And during this time, she often bragged about how she had Glenn wrapped around her finger.
What the fuck?
Instance,
She's such an idiot.
Why would you do that?
She's just bragging about it. I think she didn't realize that people would monitor their conversations.
What? In jail?
Yeah.
Of course they're listening to everything you say. To see if you're fucking credible or insane or whatever. Listen to everything you say.
Okay, Zavonkers.
It was reported that she said to inmates, "I used to tie Glenn up in bed so he couldn't move. I would then get on top of him and ride him while I held the gun. He liked me to tie him up and be on top, and I knew he would do whatever I wanted. I used to say to him, 'You want to kill him, don't you? You will do this for me.'" Moving into the conclusion of her third trial, it took the 12-person jury only 3 hours to come to a verdict. And in the end,
the 3-hour verdict. You know you're fucked when you get the 3-hour verdict.
Yeah, you're done. That's over.
Yeah, it's done.
You're guilty.
Yeah. There's just no shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Birds are a hoax.
Wow.
Guilty of the murder of Michael Capasiena. Since her trial concluded only 1 month ago, she is yet to be given her sentence, which will happen in the early months of 2023.
Alright.
With Australia abandoning the death penalty in 1967, she faces a maximum sentence of life imprisonment instead.
Okay.
Anybody convicted of murder in Victoria, Australia, faces a minimum period of 25 years behind bars, which means she may be eligible for parole as early as 2047. This will be sure to devastate her, as Bianca will no longer be able to see her children grow and develop into the adults they will become.
Good.
Which is a fair price to pay, considering Michael will never see his own child again.
Yeah.
Wrapping this case up, it isn't easy to give a truthful remembrance of Michael, as very little is known about him or his personal life. Bianca did claim he was an abusive partner, but from what I can tell is that there is no evidence to prove such allegations. Furthermore, all I can see is he was a hard-working, generous young man. The bottom line is he did not deserve to die, and his child did not deserve to lose his father, and now a mother too. And Glenn, on the other hand, is a tough one to talk about. Although I feel sympathy for a gullible man who fell for prolonged sexual manipulation, he still murdered another man in cold blood.
What the fuck?
The real tragedy behind Glenn's death now lies with his 3 children, all of which who now have to grow up without their father.
Horrible.
Personally speaking, I hope Bianca spends a long time behind bars and
Me
never gets
too.
to taste freedom again. Her evil plans have affected multiple children's lives, and the consequences are irreversible. I guess we will soon find out how long her minimum sentence will be. But for now, she's only getting started with her time. So I think that just about wraps up today's case, folks. Thank you so much for watching another video today by Coffee House.
That chick is just...
If you found this case interesting or insightful...
Yeah.
She's uniquely crazy for a woman.
She is.
You don't see that shit.
Alright. We got the Snowtown murders.
Snowtown, alright.
Okay, let's see. This one has 1.5.
Okay. Cool.
More Australia.
Real truth crime. Subscribe to all these channels.
Bodies in the barrels? Oh my god, G-Man.
What? Wait.
You're getting nowhere. I still live in beautiful Australia.
I don't know. It might be a myth. Alright.
These are all fake stories. Jesus Christ. And you live in Florida? He keeps doing that.
That's funny. Oh my god.
Me too. Just agree with him and say you live in Florida so he feels satisfied with himself.
I live in Tokyo, Colorado.
Nuts.
Tokyo, Colorado is a legit place. I'd move there too.
She called us mortals.
Mortals.
We're mortals. Yes, I wish my phone would stop going off. It's fucking annoying me. I know.
Holy shit.
When you're sick of your phone and you throw it.
Crime Investigation Australia.
What's going on here? Oh, look at that.
Mother's Day, May 1999. A lone car makes its way north from Adelaide through the desolate Salt Plains.
Do Australians drive on the other side of the road?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. That's a fact.
Why do we drive on the other side of the road and everywhere else drives on the other side? Why do we have to be so different?
That's a great question. That probably has a great answer that I do not have. And they measure their speedometers.
Australians don't drive because they don't exist.
God, okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
They're dedicated to this.
They are dedicated to this troll. I gotta respect them on this one.
Was it Nicole Kidman that's pushed you over the edge?
I don't know.
We ride on kangaroos.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to ride on a kangaroo. Does it hurt your ass cheeks when the kangaroo like bounces and shit?
Russell Crowe. Here you go. Yeah, that's good shit.
Heading for
The sky looks different, doesn't it?
Snowtown, 150 kilometers away. 24-year-old David
So
Johnson
flat.
is accompanying his stepbrother, 19-year-old Jamie Blasakis. David believes Jamie is
Eric
taking
Bana's
him to pick up a cheap computer. It's nightfall as they drive into Snowtown, a sleepy village with a population of just a couple of hundred. They pull up in Railway Terrace, outside an old brick building.
Railway
once
Terrace.
used as a bank.
Ah. Oh shit.
Eagerly, David Johnson is about to go with Jamie Blasakis through a side door, unaware of the horror awaiting him.
What's going
David
on?
Johnson will be the final victim in one of the most shocking and gruesome series of murders in the annals
The guy's
of
name is
Australian
Johnson.
crime.
They always say this is the most shocking and gruesome fucking murder. I don't like. They always say that.
I don't know. I definitely have a hierarchy of what I've heard on these videos. They don't tell you most of the time in these videos. They don't take you step by step.
No.
They don't, which is probably a good thing.
Probably.
That one British dude, or he's got a really thick accent. But you watched him earlier today.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the. Is it Shrouded Hand?
I don't think it might be.
Shrouded Hand here. That dude, yeah. He's the one that did the swamp torture guy.
Oh, this is why 35% of the world drives on the left. Since knights wore their swords on their left side, they would mount their horses from the left as well, since that way the sword would not get in their way. It then made sense to place the horse against the left curb so they would be able to mount their horses from the curb, not the middle of the street. Oh. My subscription is lagging for joining? I don't know what that means, man.
It'll go through. Sometimes it'll take a little while.
Does it?
I think that's normal, yeah. Sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it takes a little bit to register.
Okay.
It'll be another 2 weeks before police converge on this disused former bank, and what they find will not only horrify them, but give the isolated rural community of Snowtown an international reputation.
An international reputation? He's grabbing shit. Oh shit. He's got the barrels.
Bodies.
It's a hand.
You got a hand melting in acid.
Adelaide, Australia's...
That was a fake ass hand, man.
I know. Little red Corvette.
You're from Croatia, Mitsu? That's awesome.
Croatia.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Goes back to the Knights and Romans. That's pretty cool, Pistol.
Yeah, dude.
He got the dip from Roger Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
I want to do Jessica Rabbit
Yeah,
someday.
you gotta do that. You have to do... Oh, man, I'll put a costume on the wish list.
Oh, we don't have to do that right now.
And a wig. Yeah.
Croatia has the best food.
Cool.
I've never had that.
Neither have I.
No.
I've never had
The
Croatia.
so-called City of Churches. A town that
If we
has
found
been
a Croatian
meticulously
place, we
planned
definitely
from
would
its
try it.
inception.
That's the type of place you would find around
No! He wants to do Roger Rabbit.
here. That would be cool. Yeah, I could do Roger. I think I could do Roger.
It'd be so cute.
Yeah. That would... Me as Roger and you as fucking Jessica.
Dude, that looks like downtown Denver.
I think I could do Roger pretty well.
Yeah.
That would be a dream come true because I loved Roger Rabbit when I was a kid. I had the cups from McDonald's. I had... what toys did I have Roger Rabbit? Shit. I had a lot of Roger Rabbit. Oh, I had sheets, I think. Bed sheets, Roger Rabbit.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
And pajamas.
Oh my god, that's too
With
cute.
the foot pajamas.
Yes.
Yeah, I had Roger Rabbit foot pajamas.
Oh my
yeah.
god, too cute.
Yeah, and Ghostbusters too. I had Ghostbusters tighty whities.
That's even more cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. Yeah. Slimer.
Australian urban centres, it's had to
I wanted
succumb to
everything
the
Slimer.
realities of 20th century
Everything.
life as a suburban sprawl of low-cost government housing begins to spread north of the city. Here, unemployment is high and prospects are bleak in these tracts of look-alike prefabricated houses. They become
does
a
look like
breeding
Denver,
ground for
man. It does,
disillusionment,
a lot,
despair, and
That's
inevitably
crazy.
crime.
That could be Westminster. You're like going out
One
into...
of the residents is teenager Clinton Trezise. Clinton's endured a difficult family life, having lived most of his younger years in
Towards
foster
Denver,
homes.
that's...
But despite the hardships, he's grown into a carefree, independent, likable young man
Boy.
with a flamboyant taste in clothes and a happy-go-lucky attitude.
As much as he had an independent
Don't drink
spirit,
too
he
much.
still had a vulnerability about him. I remember when he got the unit on Phillip Highway, he was ecstatic. He was so excited to be living on his own.
Among the locals who befriend Clinton Trezise are Barry Lane and Robert Wagner. But he's unaware that they're members of a group of social misfits whose leader is a dangerous psychopath.
Shit.
In August 1992, he's invited to a house in Waterloo Corner Road in the Adelaide suburb of Salisbury North.
What did
You
you...
got a cashew.
What did you do, Ray?
What did you do, Ray?
Ray. I couldn't help it. Oh, Ivan Mal. We did him. That's the Wolf Creek guy, right? Ivan Mallet.
Yeah.
We did him. You could watch it. We did him. Is your favorite Ghostbusters 1? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Your favorite's 1.
Well, I mean, I like the second one too.
I love 2, actually.
I want to watch Ghostbusters. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're my baby.
Ah.
I was a big fan of the Ghostbusters cartoon as well, and I had a lot of the toys. A lot of the toys.
Really?
Yeah, I had the house. Fuck me.
The what?
The firehouse. Jesus. They had a big. It was huge. It was this high, Shanny.
Really?
The Ghostbusters firehouse, yeah. And in the top of the roof, it had a thing that you could pour through slime, and it'd go throughout the whole freaking place. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a cool toy, man. It was really awesome. And it had the pole that you could send the guys up and down the pole. And I had the fucking Ghostbusters Ecto one.
Really?
Yeah, and I had.
That's so cute.
I had all the main guys, the figures.
I love that.
I know. I wish I still had this shit.
Oh,
I do. I wish I.
I hope you get it back.
No, I
like
don't.
All that old stuff that you wanted.
I believe it could be in my heavenly mansion. So
it could be.
I believe that's possible.
I do too.
Why not?
I'd just be surrounded by Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah. It'd be an entire room full of Final Fantasy stuff.
Just Moogles everywhere.
Yeah.
And chocobos.
And when it's not, well, no.
And little cactars.
Oh my God, yeah, cactars everywhere. How about Pikachus?
Yes, the Pikachus. I love the Pikachus.
You love Pikachus.
And the Squirtles.
Squirtle?
Yes.
I love him too. He was my main Pokemon, aside from my Mewtwo.
Yeah.
He was my main guy, yeah, my fucking...
We need to beat that Pokemon game together.
I don't know, man. Isn't there a better game we could play together, like a Streets of Rage 4 or something? Come on.
We are like totally different gamers, aren't we?
I guess so. I like beat 'em ups, man. It's like my favorite type of game to play is a beat 'em up. I've reverted to like 8 years old. Like that's pathetic. But it is my favorite type of game to play is a beat 'em up. Jigglypuff was great.
I love Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
See, we could play that game and be all nostalgic and cute.
Clinton is sitting in the lounge room
Boy.
when he's suddenly attacked from behind.
Oh shit, he's taking a double.
Oh my God.
Ah!
Repeatedly to the back.
Ah! Jack Black is kicking his ass.
Jack Black.
The blows was so great.
Sort
The front of his skull, which had been up
Holy shit,
That's
man.
the school of rock for
God,
you,
get that
bitch.
off, man. Ah.
Let's look up Jablinski games.
I just fucked you up, asshole. Holy fuck.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Pokemon's cool, dude.
That was rough.
Welcome to the school of rock, bitch.
Damn.
You beat the fuck out of him.
Holy shit.
With a shovel?
He's like, yeah, I saw this trick in Shaun of the Dead. We gonna try it.
Jesus God, that's insane, man. That is insane. You got to get the new one. Next paycheck, maybe you'll do that.
Maybe.
Violet, is it called?
Maybe.
Pokemon Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're cute.
Me, I took whatever left money I had after paying bills, and I bought myself a ring light.
That was the major investment.
Well, the thing is, I know it will look better with a ring light, this camera.
Yeah.
You're going to see the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even decide to pretty myself up a little bit more.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Especially when you start getting the fishnets and that shit. You gotta,
Oh, yeah.
You're going to do your makeup right. Maybe you could do some pigtails and shit.
Yeah, I could do the pigtails.
Are you going to dye your hair too? Oh my God.
I could dye my hair too. I could there.
Do multicolored hair.
Do multicolor hair?
Yeah, I'm going to get a boner from thinking about it.
Okay.
That's true though. Like, I don't know, I think the aesthetic that I appreciate the most is like rave girl, you know?
Rave girl?
A raver girl, yeah. Because goth is fine and everything, but you know what you made me appreciate?
Huh.
Colors.
Thank you.
Like, I think I get that getting off on colors thing now.
Yeah.
I get that, man.
There we go.
Oh, that's cute. That's like Dabby?
Yeah.
That's your Dabby hair.
Yes.
I like that. That's cute. Look at that.
Hi, Krista. How are you?
Gavi.
I used to be a raver kid, get those candy bracelets and put on the happy
Hardcore.
Yes.
Are you for real?
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're the coolest girls, man, you know.
They are.
Rave chicks.
Right?
You gotta protect them, though, because
Hi, Gavi.
You don't want them taking too much ecstasy, man.
Hi, baby.
Like, you stay hydrated, okay?
Big C got you down, Krista?
Oh my God,
God,
bless
baby.
You. God bless you. How's your, what was your stomach had issue? You're having some kind of issue with bile or something. Well, God bless you, you know?
Oh, Jesus, please heal Krista.
Yeah. Help her, Lord. Krista, we just come to you, Lord, about her.
Oh.
And she needs your healing hand, Lord.
Yeah, Lord Jesus.
You know, that's it. We need that, Lord. We need you to give her comfort and healing. That's what we're asking for. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
That's it.
He does want booty rubs. You're welcome, honey.
You're welcome. God bless you. For real.
I got you, girl.
Yes, booty rubs. Yes. This boy.
He's a booty rubber.
He's a boy.
Look at this belly.
Look at his bellies.
Look at the big belly.
Oh.
Look how big your belly's got.
Oh, Gavin got chunky boy.
He's a big old belly.
You chunky boy.
He's a big old belly.
He's cute. He is eating good.
He is.
Thanks to everybody that's so sweet, you know.
He's getting his canned foods.
If you guys really want to bless him, you can just keep getting him his gravy cans, because he goes through probably 2 in a day. He'll take 2 out.
He probably... Aw, he did a little blinky smile.
Yeah, he's like, I would love foods.
Would you like foods? You want foods? You want your gravy?
You want gravy? Huh?
He's like, yes. You want foods?
You want gravy? Huh? Squeaks. Gavin.
So cute.
Gavin, you want food? Huh?
He's like, are we going?
You want food?
He's like, are we going? He's like, yes. Are we going?
Isn't his coat soft?
Oh, baby.
Shanny?
Yes.
Like, feel his coat.
He's
really
super soft.
Very soft. Healthy boy.
Healthy, shiny fur first. Yeah. You get foods.
You want food?
I know he wants
Okay,
food.
Gavin, come with me. You get food. Gavin, you want food? Yeah.
He does.
He wants food.
He does.
Gavin, you want food?
Drown me in the gravy, little jungle kitty. Yes. My boy is chubby too. Welcome back, Krista.
You want food?
Jeffree Star has makeup on Amazon. Alright, I'll look into that. I really need some mascara and liquid eyeliner.
Isn't Jeffree Star's stuff on Amazon usually fake?
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's usually fake.
And then I need, like, liquid eyeliner. But I like the e.l.f. one, so that's super cheap.
e.l.f., yeah. It's a good brand, right?
Well, I mean, it's like a cheap brand, but it's a good cheap brand.
It's not a shit
dollar
store makeup thing.
Well, you can get e.l.f. products at the dollar store.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they're notorious for having makeup that makes you break out.
Yeah, but they're super cheap. I like them. I recommend e.l.f. products. I think they're really low price, high quality products for the price. It's worth it.
Burt's Bees? That's Beeson.
Yeah, that actually is Beeson, is if you put the frickin' menthol chapstick under your eyes.
That's Beezing.
That's technically Beeson. I don't know why someone would do that.
Whoa.
Later, Zabonkers. You want dinner suggestions? Cheeseburger, macaroni, and cheese.
Oh. Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff?
Beef stroganoff.
Okay.
I love
it. Tuna noodle casserole.
Yeah.
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 Oh, we'd eat the shit out of some tuna
We'd
noodle
destroy
casserole.
the whole thing.
We would.
Like you'd eat half and I'd eat half.
Ah.
Menthol chapstick under my eyes.
Oh, bless your heart, Chrissa.
Wow. I'm so sorry. I pray for your healing, you know, continually. You feel better.
Oh, bless your heart.
Lean on the hubby when you can, you know.
Yeah.
Get some love.
Bless your heart.
She needs love, you know. You gotta love your girl that's sick. Yeah.
Oh, baby girl, I'm so sorry.
God bless her heart. Watch shit that'll make you happy, you know?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm not telling you what to watch, but just something that makes you happy.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
That's a good man.
You better believe it, yeah. You know you gotta keep her with that.
That's a good man.
Devoted. Devotion's a good thing. You know, honey?
Later, Sandra.
Devotion's awesome.
Right.
It's the best.
Oh, Sandra isn't leaving. Oh.
I don't think anybody's leaving.
Oh. No one's leaving?
Yay!
Yay!
Jack Black beat the fuck out of this guy with a shovel.
I know, but Jack Black beats the shit out of this guy with a shovel.
Jablinski Games.
Why would they call somewhere in Australia Snowtown?
We'll see.
It doesn't fucking snow in fucking Australia.
Maybe it's,
Jack
Black.
It is Jack Black.
He really does look like him.
They drive north into
Circa
the country
like 2005
and dig a
or
shallow
something.
grave on a farm. Clinton's sister Cherie attempts to file a missing person report with the police.
I think I went to Elizabeth, I can't remember, and said, look, my brother's
Oh.
Gastroparesis. Oof. That's serious shit, definitely.
Oh, Chrissa. I hope you feel better tonight. That's awful.
Wow. Maybe you should go to the hospital, hon, you know?
Yeah.
If you're feeling real bad, you might need it, you know? Don't ignore it. My mom tried to ignore everything.
Yeah.
And that turns out rough. I'll let you know when I go. That's cool.
Alright, hon.
Yeah, God bless you.
When you feel ready.
Hey, Gav.
He's like, I had my foods.
Did you like your food?
We haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. We've had no contact with him. We can't reach him. His place is a mess, and it's more than usual. It was more than usual when we had a proper look. I need to file a missing persons report.
I just thought he got jack of all the shit that was going on in his life and decided that he was better off away from it all and picked up and moved away. I just thought he'd gone through a different change of life.
One half of his face
Despite
is paralyzed.
Cherie's claim, inexplicably, no missing persons
Yeah, you
report
can
on
help your
Trezise
ass.
is filed
Yeah,
until his
definitely.
mother files one.
Get some pain drugs, you know, get maybe some kind of sleeping drug, help you feel better.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's something comforting about a hospital breakfast.
Right.
I don't know. It's really it's nice, you know. If you're in a good hospital.
Right.
You know, if they have shit food, that's different, but...
Kathy, I love you. This is my ticket. What the fuck?
What's the problems?
PA woman accused of killing and dismembering parents with a chainsaw?
Holy shit, she looks familiar. That's crazy.
Montgomery County.
She looks familiar to me.
Yeah, man.
She actually does look familiar.
Holy fuck.
Montgomery County.
People are losing it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, she chainsaws her parents? Like, how could you fucking do that?
That's insane, dude.
David Crosby died.
Oh, shit. That's a big one.
Yeah, man.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Wow.
Dude.
That's a big one. 2023's shaking out, man.
Yeah, man.
Straight up, right off with the deaths. The Pope? Who was it?
It's just a bunch of people, dude, already. This has already been a fucking crazy ass year, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're barely into it.
I know, dude. But now David Crosby died. I'm so sorry, Krissa. Maybe they can drain you a little bit. Maybe you feel better.
Yeah. The bile thing. They're definitely going to do something for you, Krissa, with the bile situation. They're definitely going to help you with that somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's got to be just horrible.
Poor woman.
Yeah, I hate cancer.
All right. That's really fucking scary.
Yeah.
Jesus healer.
Yeah. He's always there.
Yeah, it is. He is. He's always
there.
Three years later. It will also be some years before the remains of Clinton Trezise are found, and even longer before they're finally identified, along with many other victims. The killer is a psychopath named John Bunting, a stocky man in his mid-20s. He's a cruel and malevolent
Jack Black
monster
fella.
who lives with his illiterate and partially blind wife Veronica in the house at Waterloo Corner Road, Salisbury North.
One of the things he would do as a youngster is grab all sorts of different chemicals and drop insects into them and watch them die in pain.
Oh my god! Hey, I want to go and see this freaking grasshopper melt.
What the flip, man? He was a right weird child.
God.
Just dumping insects into acid.
Cool. That's like some Beavis and Butthead shit.
Kinda. Like
the fucking nacho episode with the pool.
Yeah.
And they got the freaking like nachos and the raccoon stuck all over them.
That was great. That was fucking great. My favorite episode, though, I think, of the whole season was the middle-aged Beavis and Butthead one where Beavis had to get a job. That was fucking great. That one was awesome. I love the middle-aged Beavis and Butthead shit.
Oh, yeah.
I really hope they do way more of that.
Me too.
They should do a movie of that, actually. a whole story with just them middle-aged.
Amen, Melly. When 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I will be in the midst of them. Amen.
That's right. Hallelujah. We need Jesus.
No, I'm not going to use her couple channel. Sorry. I can't.
What? Oh, God.
I'm afraid to face her wrath.
The wrath is...
Tunnels under his home until his dad told him it was too dangerous and made him stop. As a teenager, he got into Nazism.
What?
Unifying factor
What?
through his story is the fact that he had a terrible hatred of gays and pedophiles, and he didn't seem to distinguish between the two.
It's at the house in Waterloo Corner Road that Bunting first meets his neighbours, Robert Wagner
This
and Barry
dude's
Lane,
nuts.
and draws them into his
Frickin'
evil
Jack
web.
Black.
Oh my God.
Was
hi, baby.
Troubled kid who grew up in the north suburbs of Adelaide. He was illiterate and always having problems at school. He also had problems on the home front. His stepdad was a very strict disciplinarian, used to beat him. He met up with a character called Barry Lane, who was a gay man and cross-dresser. Also,
yeah, he's a baby boy.
Vanessa, who hung around in the northern suburbs of Adelaide, and basically they began a relationship with Wagner, who was at the start.
Oh, let's get that armpit.
Yeah, get the armpit.
Almost a preteen, was 13 or so at the time.
Wagner and Lane become frequent visitors to Bunting's house, as does another friend, Mark Hayden, a man of few words, who's also fallen under Bunting's evil influence. All are fascinated by John Bunting's sick obsession with cruelty and vengeance. 16th of August 1994, and 2 farmers make a gruesome discovery here at Lower Light, 50 kilometres
that's a
north of
body.
Adelaide. A shattered human skull and other skeletal remains. Police can't identify the body. It's been 2 years since Clinton Trezizer's murder, and it'll be another 5 years before he's finally identified.
I hope to God he died instantly, but I don't know if he did or whether he just went unconscious. All I can picture is my innocent brother.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to be a Christian.
No, you don't have to. Ow!
To be here.
Going, what?
Isn't he a sweet boy? Little daddy?
By the time that Clinton Trezizer's remains are found in 1994, John Bunting has gathered around him a larger group of social outcasts. One of these is Elizabeth Harvey, who'd separated from her husband Marcus Johnson.
You can call me Uncle John if you want.
She's moved in with Bunting at Waterloo Corner Road, bringing with her her 2 sons from previous marriages, Troy Yude and Jamie Blasakis.
He's so good.
Her son's stepfather,
He's such
Marcus
a good
Johnson,
boy.
recalls meeting Bunting.
He was not interested in sport. He had no hobbies. It just
He's
seemed
like, I
as
want to
if
lay down on
the sun
everyone.
rose and the sun set on pedophilias.
Ah.
That was virtually all he would discuss.
Always.
Both Jamie and Troy have been sexually abused as children by Jamie's birth father. And Troy, in turn, has sexually abused the younger Jamie. Jamie Blasakis is...
It's like every fucking murder.
Perverts.
Every single one, dude.
There's perversion of that sort.
Right?
I mean, that's Bundy. Okay?
Like, they have to profile that there's like a connection with that.
Yeah. I think so.
Like, that's just nuts. Why is that so connected?
Soon under the control of Bunting. In a rented caravan not far from the Waterloo Corner Roadhouse lives an intellectually disabled pensioner, 26-year-old Ray Davies. One day in 1995, Davy's landlady, Suzanne Allen, confronts him at the caravan.
Oh,
She
oh
accuses
no.
him of molesting a child she knows.
Whoa,
Oh shit.
you're done.
He protests his innocence, but Suzanne Allen goes off to report him to police.
Good.
She then tells her neighbor, John Bunting, it's all the excuse the murderer needs to justify his urge to torture and kill.
I didn't do anything.
He was captured, overpowered by Wagner and Bunting. He was bound and thrown into the boot of a car, taken into bushland and beaten before he was taken back.
He was taken to
Bunting's
bushland.
house. There he
Bushland.
was tortured further before he was
God,
strangled to
they
death with
messed
some
him up.
What the
jumper leads from a
fuck?
that would be used to start a car.
Ow!
That's insane.
Also present is Elizabeth Harvey, who's convinced that Davies is a pedophile.
Bunting took advantage of this and goaded her into taking part in the assault. She picked up a ceramic.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, boy.
No.
This is going to be rough.
Mm,
I think
no.
I know where that's going.
Yeah.
I think I know. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is gonna be horrible, Gavin.
Gavin, you want to cover your eyes with your little paws? This is your paw. See, that's your paw.
You can't see this.
You cover your eyes.
Little boy.
You're so cute, Gavin.
He's just a little baby.
He is.
Yeah.
He's so sweet.
You little baby. Huh? I love you.
He's love. I love my belly band.
He loves his belly rubs.
He's a good boy.
And he loves his gravy.
I love you.
He's got a big smile.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
He's a floppy boy.
He's very floppy. He wants to be on you. Because he loves you. This is cute as shit.
Thank you.
That's like very flirty and hot and shit.
You think it's flirty?
Yeah, it makes me want to make out with you.
Oh my.
It does.
Maybe after this. You want to press play?
Oh. Oh my God, no! This is horrible shit.
It really is.
Tool and stabbed Davies in the leg.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's not what I thought.
You can go, Gavin. You're scared.
Poor Gavin. The screaming's too much.
And his body was then dumped in a hole in the backyard of 203.
Nobody seems to care how or why Ray Davies has disappeared. He's not reported missing.
No one fucking cared?
Suzanne Allen has become obsessed with Bunting, and they begin a sexual relationship, despite the fact that he's not only married to Veronica, but is also having an affair with Elizabeth Harvey. Suzanne Allen's
Here you get the
constant
third
sexual
one.
advances are annoying Bunting.
I
It's
love
a
you,
fatal
Johnny
obsession.
Angle.
In November 1996,
Bro.
Suzanne Allen simply disappears.
Aww, that's so
And a
cute.
mysterious disappearance, police go to Suzanne Allen's home and are disturbed by what they
That's
find.
cute.
Her place, which was normally quite neat and tidy, was pretty much trashed. And more concerning was the fact that her pets were there, and she was a keen animal lover and would never leave her pets alone.
But
No.
Bunting and Wagner know exactly where she is.
Her body was dismembered,
Psychos,
parts
man.
put in rubbish bags.
They enjoyed that
Eventually,
shit.
she
There's
was
no
buried in
way.
the
You
back
gotta
part
be
of the yard
insane.
of that
You
home
have to
in
be out of your
Waterloo
mind to be
Corner
able to
Road
do
in
that.
Salisbury North,
I
where
think.
John Bunting lived.
There's no direct evidence of foul play, so Suzanne Allen is simply declared a missing person.
Poor girl.
Bunting and Wagner will later claim they found Suzanne dead from a heart attack,
Yeah.
and that they only dismembered and hid her body so that they could collect her social security payments.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. How convenient.
Snooze, eh?
Whatever you say.
Oh, she's dead? We can collect her insurance payments. It's totally legal.
Oh, yeah.
See, money is the root of evil. It's always true. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
The love of money, yeah.
It really is.
The love of money, yeah.
Relationships around John Bunting is complicated. In 1996, Bunting and Elizabeth Harvey and her two teenage sons, Troy and Jamie, moved to live in a house in the town of Murray Bridge, around 100 kilometres away. But he keeps in contact with Wagner. Bunting and Wagner are now on a roll, driven by greed and an irresistible bloodlust. Bunting constructs a chart that he refers to as the Wall of Spiders. It's a list of potential victims, various acquaintances that in some strange delusion he decides are all child molesters. He often picks out a name at random, then calls
What
and
the
abuses
fuck?
them.
This guy's out of his fucking mind.
We'll meet that way. You find out real soon.
At the center of the chart is the convicted sex offender Barry Lane, his accomplice in the disposal of Clinton Tresize's body. By the spring of 1997, Bunting decides it's time to kill again. Michael Gardner is a flamboyant and openly gay man.
Oh, that sucks. That's fucked up.
Boy.
I don't get these people's urge to do this shit.
It's I think the chemical response in them is higher. They get
Maybe.
they get this dopamine hit from doing it, and they get addicted to it, and it's the only thing that can fulfill it. That's what I think.
I feel so bad for this guy.
It sucks.
He too has had a troubled life. His stepfather resented him for his sexual orientation, and after being sexually abused by a family friend when he was 14, he was put in foster care.
Oh.
Now, at age 19, he's coming to terms with life, and he rents a room in a house near Robert Wagner's home in northern Adelaide. Michael's landlady is Nicole Zarita.
I mean, I used to colour his fingernails for him, and he used to wear a wig and call him Michelle, and, you know, let him be who he wanted to be and not feel inhibited.
Right.
Nicole Zarita's cousin, Vicky Mills, lives nearby, and she's having an affair with Robert Wagner.
Oh.
So, Michael Gardner soon gets to know them. One day, an incident involving one of Mills's children sparks Wagner and Vicky Mills into a rage.
They came home to discover Michael Gardner chasing an excited kid around the room, all very fun, except that when Gardner grabbed the kid, he accidentally put his hand over the kid's mouth, and this was seen as a sinister move by both Mills and Wagner.
When Michael's landlady, Nicole Zarita, goes on holidays soon afterwards, Wagner links up with Bunting. And they
That
attack.
poor guy.
What the fuck?
Michael is abducted and taken to a shed at the back of Bunting's house in Murray Bridge. He's tied up, tortured, and strangled.
That poor kid.
Like why?
What the fuck was that?
Just why?
Bro. Nah, that ain't cool, man.
It's like, just why?
No, I know. Like, what did that baby do to you? Like, just because he put his fucking hands on a kid? They were just looking for any excuse to hurt people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he's falling to his knees, Bunting demands that he stands up.
Go, Rob, go!
The knot is getting tighter.
Easy, Tiger.
Michael Gardner struggles ineffectually.
Oh, God. I don't want to see this.
Fuck.
Come on.
His
Are you...
attackers will lay
Okay,
back
okay,
off his
okay.
limbs and throw his body parts into an acid-filled barrel in the shed.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Bunting and...
It's just madness. It's insane that people are capable of that.
It's just a 19-year-old kid.
But, like, for real, it's insane that people are capable of that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
How can a person get that low and evil in their thinking that they're capable of it? That is a mystery to me, and I hope it always remains a mystery.
It bothers me, man.
Very scary shit.
That kid didn't deserve that shit.
He was around at the wrong time.
He really was.
Unfortunately.
I feel bad for him.
The guy's like, yep, we're ready to kill again, and then he shows up, like, pretty much literally. And they're like, yep, that's the one. Some harmless dude, you know?
Yeah, I know, some just little kid, man.
Yeah.
Wagner ransacks Zarita's house, searching unsuccessfully for Michael's wallet, in the hope of obtaining his bank and ID details to access his benefits. They take all his belongings and steal some of hers to make it look as if he'd robbed her and run away. Nicole Zarita later finds Michael's wallet in the room under his bed.
Then I started to get phone calls at my house from somebody saying he was Michael's friend, and Michael needed his ID because Michael's wallet was under the bed in the room that he stayed in. And Jamie had known that I had that because Jamie had been around and I told him got his wallet, so he hasn't got his social security card or anything, and they wanted that. And I said to this friend, I said, yeah, and I want my stuff, so Michael better come and see me. And then I got another phone call saying, he really needs his ID. Can you meet me in the park and give it to me? And I'm like, I don't think so.
More threatening calls follow, including one from someone claiming to be Michael. Nicole dismisses them, but eventually she's convinced by Jamie to hand the wallet over. She remains concerned for her boarder's whereabouts. Alarm bells about Michael's disappearance fade away. John Bunting has only ever tolerated Barry Lane because he was having a relationship with his partner in crime, Robert Wagner.
Oh!
Now, that's over. Barry Lane has taken up with a new lover, Thomas Trevelyan.
Ah, damn.
This is weird shit, dude. Okay?
But I thought they hated gay people.
Lane has been talking. To Bunting, the
What?
ever-expanding network of alleged pedophiles.
Man. This is almost like a cult type deal.
This is so weird.
Very, very strange story.
Yeah.
Very strange. Brokeback situation. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I don't know why they just don't come to terms with it. It's pretty accepted nowadays.
I mean, yeah. It is.
Seems to have one common denominator, the convicted sex offender, Barry Lane. Bunting hasn't forgotten how Lane told Veronica of Treziz's murder, and now he's fair game. Barry Lane's time is up. The killer is getting more devious.
Jack Black is getting more thoughts in his head.
To make a tape recording and a phone call to explain his sudden disappearance in case there are questions asked by relatives or police.
He's a nut.
Bunting, Wagner, and Thomas Trevelyan
went to Lane's house. They burst in on him and subdued him and tortured him and forced him to make a phone call to his mother in Adelaide
She's so lovely, isn't she? Right?
to basically ring up and abuse her.
Hi, Lynn. How are you? God, this is disturbing.
Ridiculous shit.
They're just enjoying this shit, and they just use this shit as an excuse to hurt people.
Yeah.
Good, what's up? We're just reviewing some more true crime.
Mm-hmm.
This is nuts, this story, though. You're just saying everyone's a P word and killing them. It's nuts.
What the fuck?
And put her off the scent.
I'm moving to Queensland.
After this call was finished, Bunting, Wagner and Trevelyan then renewed the assault on Lane.
We're at my nursery on time.
They used pliers to crush his toes and toenails.
Ow! Okay, we don't need to know all the fucking shit.
This is rough, see?
Okay, I'm good.
Queensland. Meanwhile, 19
Holy
years
shit.
old
No
Thomas
need to know the
Trevelyan
details.
has every reason to be terrified.
Holy fuck.
The play-by-play stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them do it, most don't, I think. Most don't do that.
By late 1997, 5 people have died in the northern suburbs of Adelaide and in the town of Murray Bridge in South Australia.
Jeez, man.
Their bodies lie secretly buried, dismembered, and stuffed into barrels of acid. Only the killers...
Man, Australia TV is graphic.
I mean, it's not... I mean... It's kind of disturbing, some of it.
I wonder about that too, Jason. I sometimes feel that I should be aware of this level of evil and hatred just to make me more alert. This shit actually exists. This is what people are actually capable of. I should wake from my slumber. Yeah. Fucking horrifying.
It's really crazy, you know. I guess it's something that needs to be talked about because it exists.
I'm lighthearted, man.
Like, if I could choose my world, there wouldn't be rape in it. Like, and there wouldn't be this violent pornography shit.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't exist in my world. Because I think it's just evil. Like,
Me too.
It's inherently evil.
Yeah.
Mixing these things.
There'd be a lot of things I would change. You know?
Yeah. Like, how do you feel about S&M even?
I don't like it.
Yeah, see? See? Now that would be kink shaming if you...
I don't care.
Yeah.
Know of the hideous fate of
Cancel
Clinton
me.
Trezise, Ray Davies, Suzanne Allen, Michael Gardner, and Barry Lane.
Barry.
Following Lane's murder, Thomas Trevelyan moves in with killer Robert Wagner and his girlfriend, Vicky Mills.
Gil.
Trevelyan is mentally unstable and emotionally erratic.
Well, you think?
He's obsessed with all things military. He soon confides in a cousin that he's been involved in Lane's murder and that he's...
Oh, no! He snitched!
He yelped.
He snitched!
You can't trust it.
No, you can never trust a snitch.
Those guys that talk a lot.
Yeah.
You can't trust that.
Ah, he snitched.
Yeah.
Well, at least we get to find out what happens to these maniacs.
Yeah, we'll see.
They strongly believed that sooner than later, Trevelyan will tell someone about what had happened.
Oh,
In
shit.
their view, Thomas Trevelyan had to die. They take advantage of his troubled background and stage a suicide.
You told everyone why!
Okay. I don't need to fucking see that shit. Okay.
By early 1998, Jamie Vlasakis is still living
I'm
in
good,
John Bunting's house,
gymnastics.
along with his mother,
Scorpion,
Elizabeth
how are
Harding.
you?
By this time, he's
heroin?
become a heroin addict.
Ah,
And
nah.
he
Holy
invites a fellow
shit.
addict, Gavin Porter, to move in.
Gavin.
It's a dangerous decision, because Bunting has now added drug addicts to his bizarre hate list. While he excuses his protege Jamie's heroin use, he despises Gavin Porter for being a junkie. Gavin is a schizophrenic on a pension, and Bunting...
What the fuck?
These people are just they're like attracted to each other, these like very at-risk people.
Yeah. Because they know that the other people enjoy, you know, the suffering of others as well.
Yeah.
So, but they always like blackmail each other and set each other up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
What the hell?
I'm okay, Queen. Thank you for asking. Aww. Thank you. You're sweet.
Maybe right.
soon gets his bank details and PIN number. When Bunting accidentally pricks himself on a needle that Porter has left on the couch, he flies into rage and decides that Porter will be victim number 7.
Uh-oh.
And so when Jamie's away one...
He takes out his mate. Wow. I'm about as sweet as a dill pickle. Mmm, dill pickles.
Yeah.
They're tasty though.
They are.
I'm down with eating some dill pickle.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Monday, the familiar murder ritual is played out.
Okay, I don't care.
Jamie is repulsed and violently ill, but he's so frightened he agrees to go along with Bunting's plans, including accessing Gavin Porter's social security
What?
payments.
I'm just reading the world with a few bad sex, man. That's about it.
By August of 1998, Bunting decides that it's time for the impressionable Jamie to have his first taste of murder. He convinces the young man that his older half-brother, Troy, deserves to be punished for having sexually abused him. Armed with makeshift clubs and jackhandles, they enter Troy's bedroom.
Okay.
Crime.
It's just one crime after another crime. Okay.
Fucking torture.
To stop the killing spree. Apart from the
Holy
unsolved
shit.
murder of the still unidentified Clinton Trezise, all the police have are a couple of missing persons reports, and they're investigating a number of suspect social security
God,
reports.
catch them already.
Like sharks in a frenzy, this is a gang that's out of control and will readily feed on its own, as Mark Hayden is about to find out. Hayden is married to Elizabeth Sinclair, and Bunting takes a real dislike to her for the flimsiest of reasons. He decides he'll deal with her later. But in the meantime, Bunting targets Elizabeth Sinclair's 18-year-old nephew, Fred Brooks. The teenager must die, simply because
Oh my God,
he's
another
an easy
one?
target. The manipulative Bunting is determined that young Jamie will continue to play a part in this terrible nightmare. It's September 1998, only a month after Troy's murder.
Holy shit.
Attack on Fred Brooks last
This
week,
dude's a freak.
severe, if not
You
shocking,
gotta die.
his brutality. He was stripped and beaten. He had lit cigarettes placed in his nose and ear.
Oh my God.
Christ.
He had a cigarette lighter that was used to burn a smile or smiley in his forehead. The cigarette lighter was then used to burn his nipple.
Ow!
Bunting at one point brought out a machine called a Variac machine, which was used for lead or nickel plating.
Oh my god. These guys.
What a psycho. Look at him.
I can't believe this.
So the details of some of these stories are just out of it. It's insane.
Like, this poor kid thought he was getting revenge, but these two psychos just bullied him into it because they just wanted to kill people.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Isn't it crazy?
I wonder how much they got. I hope they got life in prison, man.
That's as good as you get there.
Yeah, that's-
because there's no death penalty, I don't think, in Australia.
Yeah, they outlawed the death penalty.
It's gone.
I say bring it back with people like this, dude.
It's not.
The machine was attached to alligator clips, which were then attached to Brooks's genital region.
That's sexual assault.
That's sexual torture.
And at a later point,
What a psycho.
produced, some sparklers. Brooks was still restrained at this point. Bunting split open the sparkler and inserted one end into Brooks's penis. Used a lighter to set fire to the sparkler and watched it burn down to the base.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Brooks was squirming to try and get away.
Are you serious? No! Shoved a sparkler in his cockhead and burnt it down. Are you serious?
That's rape.
Well, yeah, that's worse. I mean, that's attempted murder.
That's-
You're getting close to attempted
That's
murder.
absolutely the most disgusting thing. Like, these men are just getting more and more just deviant in what they're doing.
Closeted.
Yeah.
It's bad shit. Just come out and be okay with it, because people love you anyway.
Holy fuck.
Used Bunting and Wagner so much that they did it again with a second sparkler.
Holy shit.
It was twice.
One of the final things that was done was that Bunting and Wagner used syringes to inject water into Brooks's testicles.
Oh my god.
What?
At that point, sometime after that, Brooks mercifully passed away.
What did he die from?
Brooks's body was later taken to Mark
Pain. He
Hayden's
probably died of
house
pain.
at Smithfield Plains, that's the northern suburbs of Adelaide, whereby now the other barrels had been taken for storage. And subsequent to this time, Brooks's Centrelink benefits were then accessed by the murder gang.
They're just taking their freaking benefits.
So what? Holy shit. What the hell happens you inject water into a testicle?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
That's insane, dude.
Oh my god.
That is crazy shit.
Oh my god.
Crazy shit. Whoa. That's one of those things that makes you go, holy shit. It really does. And pause. You have to almost digest it, like what you just heard.
Yeah, it's just like, holy fuck.
Why would that be? What's the purpose, you know? To see what happens?
Now, the madness grows, the torture more extreme, the selection of victims becoming more random. Just a few weeks later, in October 1998, Bunting and Jamie Vlasakis are sitting in a car in Murray Bridge when they spot 29-year-old Gary O'Dwyer hobbling across the road. O'Dwyer was the victim of a shocking car accident, leaving him to survive on a disability pension. He's easy prey.
They're just
And
laughing
Bunting
through it
contrives to
all.
get them invited to O'Dwyer's house.
They're insane.
They were all sitting around the lounge room having drinks when suddenly Bunting stood up, and it was almost like a signal, and Wagner grabbed O'Dwyer from behind and began to choke him.
Ah. Okay.
Time said stop.
Yeah, it's like
Dismembered
torture after
body
torture.
I can't. I just can't go through it. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to see what they get at the end. I can't watch that.
No.
By May 1999,
Holy
detectives
fuck.
are closing in on the gang of killers, but they still have no idea of the enormity of their crimes. Incredibly, in the midst of all the police phone taps and constant surveillance, the gang claims its 12th victim, 24-year-old David Johnson. In Snowtown, detectives from Adelaide tell local constable Ian Young about their search for the Land Cruiser. I pulled my notebook out and I said, "Oh yes, I can tell you where that is." And
Just
I explained
get
to
him.
them that it actually had come into
Fuck
the
these
town,
assholes.
back in either late January, early February, and it actually was loaded with some barrels in the back of this vehicle.
Oh my
And,
god.
so they picked their ears up and the investigation went on from there. The detectives locate the Land Cruiser at the couple's house and find out that John Bunting is renting a disused bank building in the town.
When they went over to the bank, they let themselves in through the side door, went through to the bank vault, and opened the bank vault. When they pushed through the plastic, they were hit with a foul stench, which they immediately believed was the smell of dead bodies.
Ah!
Horrified officers immediately call for reinforcements and special equipment.
Yeah, that's all they need is the smell of dead bodies and they can enter. That's all they need.
I think so. That's fair.
Yeah. I think it is.
It's like the same thing with fire department. If they smell oil, like, in the air, yeah, I gotta come in your place, man. What the hell's going on in there? You smell that shit outside, bro.
They're just preventing something from happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Hours later, in the early evening of May 20th, they went back inside the vault.
Oh.
A police officer opened the lid of each barrel and turned. Another officer who was carrying a video camera then pointed the camera inside each barrel to document what was inside.
Police today confirmed there were 8 victims in the plastic barrels found in a disused bank at Snowtown in South Australia's
8.
People didn't believe it. Not in a small town like Snowtown. The smell had actually, because the vault door had been opened, the smell had actually gone right through the bank.
It went through the whole town, the smell.
That I can actually
of dead bodies.
Driving down the main street and seeing people coming into the town, even media people, down on their hands and knees trying to smell underneath the door, and also the chute at the side of the bank where we'll put mail into the bank. They're actually putting their nose in there to see if they could smell anything. The barrels are then taken to Adelaide, where Professor of Anatomy at the University of Adelaide, Marci Hennenberg, is called in to assist in the identification.
I was shocked by the cruelty with which those crimes were perpetrated.
Horrible.
Because it takes an enormously callous human being
Yeah.
to be able to dismember a body of another human being as if it was an object.
Ugly as the discovery was, the dismembering and storage of the bodies is part of a behaviour pattern in serial killers when murder alone can't gratify their sick urges. Criminologist Alan Perry has studied this.
Now, that no longer satisfies them, so they have to take it. They have to take it steps further. Those steps frequently involve sort of torturing the victims, dismembering the victims, and in some cases cannibalizing them. It's usually a progressive sort of development from straightforward killing at the beginning to far more bizarre and ritualistic killing at the end.
It's also possible the killers were trying to destroy evidence of their crimes and were too stupid to realise they were actually preserving them.
These bodies looked
That's true.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell,
Cots.
wrong acid was used because the bodies were put into barrels of hydrochloric acid,
which does not so easily dissolve human tissues. But if you put into sulfuric acid, there will be much more damage.
Sulfuric
The
acid.
gruesome discovery is the moment of truth. It's time for police to move in.
Their plan of attack for the day, which included the arrest of John Bunting,
Good.
Robert Wagner, and Mark Hayden.
Oh, I
3
can't wait to
separate,
see them in
squads
jail.
were sent out with 2 groups each. A
They're
search group
sick.
and an arrest
This
group.
is shocking.
The first
I
house
know.
This was almost like what it was males. He's doing it to males.
I
He was
know.
arrested along briefly with Elizabeth Harvey. They were taken to the police station. Bunting was later charged with 1 count of murder. Around the same time, Robert Wagner was arrested, and he was taken to a police station and later charged with 1 count of murder.
Oh,
as was
good.
Mark Hayden.
That afternoon, the 3 men are charged with the murder of a person unknown. Jamie Vlasakis is questioned a few days later. Vlasakis is interviewed by police, and he rolls over. Over 6 days, he tells them all he knows, hoping to get immunity for his crimes. Jamie leads police to where the bodies of Ray Davies and Suzanne Allen are buried at Waterloo Corner Road. As news breaks of the grisly discoveries, detectives struggle to explain to the world's media the daunting task they're now facing.
The difficulty we have is that we haven't really identified the victims, and so we can't say for any certainty when they were last seen and when in fact they may have died.
We have located several quite large plastic bags. Now, it's much too early to confirm
Holy shit.
How many bodies that might be there.
Never before in the history of South Australia has the challenge been so great to investigate a series of crimes as a single event.
It is becoming fairly evident that we will now have to resort to DNA profiling
Oh,
to
wow.
identify the rest of the people.
You can't get away with
Police
anything
identified 10
anymore.
bodies, but they're yet to discover Clinton Trezise and Thomas Trevelyan are also victims.
Eventually, Bunting, Wagner, and Hayden were charged with 10 counts of murder.
Ah, that's them?
Vlasakis was charged.
Look at them. Wait.
Wagner and Hayden were charged with.
That's those freaks, man. He's like flipping off the fucking camera.
Yeah.
You're back with Taco Bell? Fuck yeah, Zabonkers.
Oh.
That's the shit.
Oh.
Ah.
God,
You want Taco Bell babies? We can't do it.
I know.
I'm sorry, my baby.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
No Taco Bells by you? No, we just can't afford it.
Yeah, we don't have the money for it. We gotta save some money.
I gotta save some money. Sorry.
With 10 counts of murder, and Vlasakis was charged with 5 counts of murder.
When the 4 men appear before a magistrate, it's obvious that there's tension.
Boy.
Hi, I don't care, Bear. How are you? You just share? Aw, thank you. You're a sweetie pie.
You're the best.
Between
For
them.
real, you're awesome.
Vlasakis is becoming quite distressed as the other 3
Extra
taunt him
tacos.
during
They give
witness
you
evidence.
extra. That's awesome.
Court officials are forced to intervene, and from now on, Vlasakis will remain under guard and separated from his tormentors for the duration of the lengthy committal hearing. Jamie's mother, Elizabeth Harvey, dies of cancer before she can take part in any of the proceedings. Jamie decides he can now tell.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Towards the end of that committal hearing, after the death of Jamie Vlasakis' mother, Vlasakis no longer had a reason to protect his mother and felt able to plead guilty and turn evidence. This he did, and he was subsequently sentenced to life imprisonment.
Good.
26 years on parole. He then became the Crown's star witness at the trials of John Bunting, Robert Wagner, and Mark Hayden.
Bunting, Wagner, and Hayden are tried in the South Australian Supreme Court on 12 counts of murder.
Freaks.
All 3 at first denied the charges, but eventually Robert Wagner in the face of overwhelming evidence, pleads guilty to 3 murders.
Oh,
John
wow.
Bunting and Mark Hayden maintain their innocence. Wagner's Supreme Court trial is interrupted when 3 jurors refuse to continue and withdraw because of the horror of the evidence.
Oh, man. They couldn't take it.
Convicted John Bunting of 11 counts and Wagner of 7 to add to the 3 he'd already pled guilty to before the trial.
So, almost 11 months after it begins, the longest criminal trial in South Australia's history comes to an end. But Justice Martin has one last task. That comes 6 weeks later, when Bunting and Wagner appear before him for sentencing. After accusing them of being cowards, having killed for pleasure, and noting that they'd shown no remorse at all, Justice Martin glares at them in the dock and sentences them to life. The Supreme Court dismissed a final appeal by Bunting and Wagner in May 2005.
Good.
The rest
The
of your
murder
day.
charges against
Pigs.
Hayden were dropped when he finally pleaded guilty to assisting in the killings of his wife Elizabeth Hayden and Troy Yude. He was sentenced to 25 years jail.
That's
with
all?
a parole period of 18 years.
John, you've done it again, mate.
John Justin Bunting, life with no parole date set.
Good.
Russell Crowe.
Robert Joe Wagner, life, no parole date set.
Good.
Jamie Spiridon Vlasakis, life, parole only after 26 years. Mark Ray Hayden, 25 years, parole only after 18. The judge tells Bunting and Wagner, if I had the power to make an order that you never be released, I would unhesitatingly make that order.
I would have.
I think he's unredeemable. I think I might have actually seen the closest thing to the devil in Australia.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
The person Australia may have ever known.
That's right.
The people of Snowtown are also Bunting and Wagner's victims. The name of their small rural community will forever be synonymous with Australia's worst serial killings, even though it was only the brief final setting in the terrible saga. With the monsters locked away, all that's left is the grief and suffering of the friends and relatives of the victims.
I do get this, and I do still have some recurring thoughts.
That
about
poor
what's
man.
happened, what's gone down. It's amazing how I can go about everyday living and there'll be something just so trivial and it will just rush certain things back. I try very hard to put it back and take it to the back of my brain. I try not to dwell on the
God bless him.
God.
Some scary fucking people out there.
Yeah. It's good to be aware of these people and the, like, the red flags and everything with them. You know? It always starts with obsessive behavior toward other individuals.
Yeah, definitely.
It always starts like that. Holy fuck.
Violent porn.
Yeah, that was hard to take, man. Anyway, I'm checking out for the rest of the night. I'll see you tomorrow. My lower back is hurting me. All right. Night, guys. I love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.